Okay, one more time. One more time. That's the thing. Okay, I'll leave you alone now.
Beverly, Beverly,
Yes, yes, yes.
I got a problem. When I
What is
made you
it?
host, I can't find my YouTube to record on YouTube.
This is
And
Jeff.
you are the host. I know I got a lot of experts on this.
Okay, okay,
Hey, Allie, how are you?
I will make you the host again.
Good.
Let
I
me
can make you host. I can make you that when it's time for the breakout rooms. Am I correct? I can make you host.
I should be good. Let me make you
I'll
the
make you co-host because I
I
can't find my button for
I need
live
to make
stream.
not a problem. I'm gonna make you the host again. You make me co-host.
Okay. I'm gonna make you co-host now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I got your name. Chat, stop video, pin, spot for everybody. Yeah, oh Lord, this is unreal. Stop audio share. It's not even allowing me to make you okay, here we go. I got it. It came in. Okay. You're co-host and I'm the host. Am I correct?
Yes.
Now I see my live stream button.
Okay.
You can go back to your music. When do you, but tell me, when do you need to be co-host? I mean,
I'm good. I'm good now.
okay, sweet. Okay, hi everybody that I haven't spoken to. Zoom did a whole overview, what's called that, or over whatever, over of the
Update.
landscape. And so it just messed us up this morning. But you know what? I'm Dr. Rogers is used to this kind of stuff because challenges has to come. Challenges come because they shape us, number one, and they prepare us for the next level. And if we can't get through the challenge, guess what? We'll never get to the blessing. So we're going to be challenged. Do we want to be challenged in front of everybody and when things have already been, we've already practiced, we studied, we did everything we had to do? No, of course I don't want to be challenged. But guess what? I cannot fix what I cannot fix. So with that, I tell God, thank you for the challenge. Thank you for the challenge. And in the process of everything that we go through, I always believe that nothing is a mistake as long as we're learning something. And this
Amen.
technology is here to stay. We just got to work with it. And I'm okay with that. So y'all bear with us. This knocks the whole event off about 15 minutes. But guess what? When you come intentionally and you able to be here, you get what you can get. If you have to leave, get what you can get while you're here. You will get the replay. Everybody will receive the replay.
I couldn't figure out how to make the background work.
Please, everybody, somebody watch that. Jazz, please watch it. You know what you need to do, baby. Yeah. Put yourself on mute if you're not talking because we get the background noise. We getting all that other stuff that's going on in your house. This is why we use virtual backgrounds. And none of this was part of my script, but it is what it is because knowing is half the battle. This is why we use virtual backgrounds because when these speakers start speaking or when you're introducing yourself, whatever, we want you to have full attention. And we want you to feel like we're paying attention, even if we're not, because some of us still be doing other things on these computers, but it's okay. So all I'm saying is, ladies and gentlemen, you come first. You are the most important person here today. And this is why we invest in these virtual backgrounds, so that you can look good at your brand, profession, and you can be protected when you're on this platform, especially when we put content out on social media all day long, all week. Y'all know me. Everybody know me. I brag about everything I do. I got bragging rights. All the money I've invested in myself for all these freak coaches and this and that and the other that taught me to be who I am today. Yeah, I want the world to see me. Why? Because that's what makes me stand out. And that's what good content does. It makes you stand out above others. And what happens on that note? Other doors of opportunity open up because somebody's watching you. How about that? Now, I'm going to start this event. Over to you, Susan, about if you could just get them to drop just all I want right now is the profile link for LinkedIn, and all I want, Susan, if you could just ask them for what else was it I wanted.
Right. Welcome, everybody. Yeah. What I would like everybody to do now is post your contact information in the chat. And please include your LinkedIn profile so that we can connect with you there, as well as your email address and any other information that you want to share. Your phone number is always a great way because, people like to communicate with the phone these days, right? So go ahead and post that now for us. And everybody will get a copy of the chat as well as a replay after the event. So we want to make sure everybody has their information in there. Thank you. And I always like to give the disclaimer. If for some reason somebody does not want to share their information, that's fine. Just put do not share my information. And that way we'll be sure not to.
They can send it to me. They can send it to me personally, direct message me. That if they don't want their email list sent out, all of our speakers get a copy of the email list. All of our attendees that show up get a copy of the email list. We give you value so that you can follow up with each other. But like Susan was saying, if you don't want it, just send it to me direct message. Don't put it in the chat for everybody to see. And I've never had anybody send that to me, but just send it to me.
I did one, no, twice.
I did that. Okay, well, yeah, you broke the mold, sis. Okay, so.
Is that your screen, Pat, we're looking at?
Yes, supposed to be looking
good.
at it.
I just
Yes.
want to be sure.
Thank you for letting me know that you see it. And then I gotta go. That's not where I want to go. I want to go here. Can you all see my screen?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Y'all see Margaret? Dr.
Yep.
Margaret?
Yes, we do.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, great. So you may have to turn up your volume, turn it down, whatever you want to do. However you want to do it. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This event is officially in process. How about that?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yay!
it is my absolute honor to introduce a true powerhouse of inspiration. Hailing from the UK, Dr. Margaret Thorley is a multiple award-winning entrepreneur, international best-selling author, dynamic speaker, and the renowned host of the Father's Talk Show. With more than 30 years of transformational impact, she has empowered over 1,700 individuals to overcome poverty, break through social isolation, and build thriving, successful businesses. Dr. Margaret doesn't just speak. She ignites resilience, purpose, and action. Please join me in welcoming our incredible co-host, Dr. Margaret Thorley, to the platform.
Thank you so much. I'd like to take this amazing and wonderful opportunity to welcome all the attendees, the speakers. You are in the right place. You're going to learn so much. You're going to take some wonderful nuggets with you. But right now, let's introduce our speakers and strategic partners today. Dr. Rogers, thank you.
Susan Weiner is the co-founder of the Women's Prosperity Network, known as WPN, a global community dedicated to advancing women's leadership, collaboration, and economic empowerment. She is passionate about helping women build profitable businesses while cultivating meaningful relationships. Through WPN, Susan creates dynamic platforms for networking, education, and increased visibility, connecting women to powerful growth opportunities. Known for her clarity, strategic insight, and unwavering commitment to service, she inspires women worldwide to lead with confidence, purpose, and prosperity while creating lasting impact in their community. Please join us as we welcome Susan Weiner to the stage. Phil Harrington, best known as the Connector, is a dynamic relationship builder known for uniting entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and change makers across industries. With a gift for meaningful networking, Phil thrives on connecting the right people at the right time for mutual success. Whether he's hosting virtual events, attending conferences, or supporting online communities, Phil's authentic presence and intuitive insights have earned him the nickname, the Connector. He believes in the power of people and purpose and proves daily that connections are the currency of success. Phil's passion lies in helping others grow their influence, expand their visibility, and build collaborative partnerships that last. Let's welcome Phil, the Connector, to the platform.
Please turn the background music off.
Health Revolutionary is a dynamic speaker, sales communication expert, and author of Turn Your Mouth into Money, Speak More, Earn More. She teaches entrepreneurs and professionals how to transform every presentation into profit by selling authentically, confidently, and without ever feeling selfish. Trish believes your voice is your most powerful revenue generating asset. Through proven strategies, she helps audiences increase visibility, grow their database, attract ideal clients, and turn conversations into consistent income. Her mission is simple: help you get clients, make more money, and leave the world better than you found it. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Trish Carr to the platform. Ladies and gentlemen, from elevator pitch to keynote speeches, Jeff Klein guides people to the right words for each situation. As a speaker coach, business networking guru, author, and frequent media guest, he has received rave reviews, speaking over 2,000 times, reaching tens of thousands of business professionals. Jeff is the founder of SpeakerCoop.com and has grown it from a local lunch with 50 attendees to an international community reaching over 20,000 people. Jeff teaches speaking and networking. He speaks to trade associations, sales organizations, conventions, and business groups. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Jeff Klein. Dr. Patricia Rogers empowers business owners to gain credibility, expand their networks, and attract new clients by being seen and heard. Known as the Queen of Visibility, she produces impactful virtual and in-person events that connect entrepreneurs worldwide. Unity in Service mission is to create affordable opportunities for others to shine. She has positioned herself as a visibility strategist, 2-time winning public speaker, 3-time international best-selling author, and CEO of Unity in Service Incorporated. A retired corrections lieutenant after 29 years in law enforcement and 12-year U.S. Army veteran. Dr. Rogers dedicates her expertise to helping entrepreneurs elevate their authority through public speaking, collaborative books, and podcast interviews. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the host and organizer, visibility strategist, and the CEO of Unity in Service, where people lead people.
Woo. Okay, y'all. Oh my God. Come on, y'all. Give me some energy. Give me some energy. Can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? Talk to you. Come on.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, because I don't know what's going on. Everybody come on. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. I don't know
Yes.
what's going on, why we being tried in the fire today, but it's all right. It's all right. I don't know why that volume wasn't up. Mine was up on my side, but at any rate, it is what it is. Everybody will get, just so you know, you get the replay. And if you want to go back and listen to those awesome bios, you will definitely be able to do that, and they will be in the right volume. And I'll make sure of that. Me and my team will make sure of that. Like I said, we're going to be tried in the fire. And but what happens is we got to stick and stay and just go through. And we're going to always come out smelling like a rose, because when it's done according to God's plan and not our plan, then we're going to be just fine. So with that, you all are looking beautiful. You all are looking so beautiful. And if you all could just take me off spotlight, I want to see gallery view. Don't lock me in like this. I want to, oh, look at you guys. Oh, give me some energy. Wave your hand in the air like you just don't freaking care. Give me some music, Beverly. Come on. Beverly, where you at? Beverly, give me some music. Where you at? Where's that music at? Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, so everything. Okay, come on, girl. Music. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Hey, I see you, Holly. I see you, Tobiah, Brenda, Phil. I see y'all. I see you, Catherine, Harrison. Dawn, I see you. Lenny, Marie, I see you, Tamara. Yeah, Margaret, I see you. I see you. I see you. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. I see you. Yeah. Okay, all right. I see you, Chantel. I see you, right there. Come on. There you go, Grace. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. All right. I see you. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, Phil. Take a leg, Phil. Come on. Yeah.
Y'all ready for this?
Hey. Okay. Oh my God. Y'all can say what you want. I have a good time. Okay, so we did that. That was awesome, Jazz. I hope you got some shots. Everything we do it for the camera. And now we're going to go right on into our event. Again, everybody that's here, that shows up, will get a copy of the replay. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we are currently on YouTube. And what we did, just so y'all know, we practiced this week. We had 2 outstanding meetings with all of our speakers, the majority of them. And so we practice everything. And I'm saying this because I'm telling off on the enemy. We go through and we practice, so we don't make these mistakes. But when the platform has been landscaped, been redone, it caused us problems today. But let me tell you something. We worked too hard for Beverly, who introduced us to that music, for her not to play that music today. I had to have it because we actually set the platform so that we could give you all a nice experience. And having said that, again, Beverly, wave your hand in the air. I love you, sis. I love you. I thought I knew a lot about Zoom, but she got me beat, y'all. And you know what they say? When you're the smartest person in the room, you need to be on another team. Whoop, there it is. How many heard that before? So with that, we're going to go right now into, I'm going to turn this portion over now into, first of all, I'm going to turn this portion over now into the hands of, our co-host. Back to you, Margaret. Dr. Margaret, take it away.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Lovely. Beverly, well done to the music. Are you ready, Beverly, to
Yes, I
for the
am.
breakouts?
Yes, yes,
Uh,
yes.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Right, for you wonderful, amazing lady gentlemen there, when you go to the breakout room, what we want you to do is state your name, where you are from, how your gift enhance the lives of others, and share a scripture or an affirmation from a book to inspire you or the others. Now I'm going to put these questions onto the chat. Hopefully you'll be able to get them.
It's in the
And have,
chat. I put it in the chat. I also
okay.
put image. If you want to take a picture of it with your phone as a reminder, you can do that. And I put it in again.
Shall I put it again or are you okay?
We're all good. Does
Okay,
everyone have
yes.
it? Thumbs up. Okay, I see some thumbs. That's great. I'm going to open up the breakout rooms. There are going to be 4 to 5 people in each room, and you will have 15 minutes. So monitor the time accordingly. If you have 5 people, that's 3 minutes each, and someone be the timer and just enjoy, get to know each other, network. And I am getting ready to open the breakout rooms, starting. Okay, let's do this now. Enjoy.
Dr. Patricia, are you not seeing my chats? You're on mute. You're muted.
Jeff,
Okay.
you go.
Do you want me to answer your question now? Do you want me to go ahead and text you the answer?
Well, you can chat me or we can go in our own breakout room. I'm just a little confused.
Yeah, we should go into our own breakout room then. Could you put here, that way I don't have to type. Put me and Jeff into a breakout room, please.
Okay, let me
And
let
the
everyone else
girls, did
get
you put
through.
the
We're all going to stay here. So some people take longer to get into the breakout room than others. So Jeff, I'm going to add a room. Okay, Tamara, you should be going into a room. Let me see.
Thank you, because I thought I saw it popped up, but I didn't see it.
No, it takes you in automatically. So Jeff, if you go into the room, I'm going to pull you out. Don't worry. And Joey, where's Joey? Joey Phillips will be going into. Oh, let me put you in the room, Joey. Yes, I'll put you in room 10. And Jeff. Let's see, what room am I going to put you guys in? Okay, so I'm going to put you. Yes, it won't let me put you guys in a separate room.
no?
Let me go. Okay, you can hit join room 15. So Dr. Pat, if you click on the breakout room, you'll see room 15, hit join, and it'll take you there. Tamara, you are
Okay. I'm hitting join.
okay. And Tamara,
Yes.
okay, so just click on room 15, and then I'll move Jeff to that room with you. Okay, so Jeff, let me move you. I gotta find out where you are currently, because I don't know why you're in room now 9.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why you went in and came out.
Yes, I left it.
Okay, good. All right, so you should go there now. Okay, so we're all here. Yay. So your timing. Yes,
I take a
Jasmine.
photos of
Okay.
you ladies. Is
Okay.
that okay? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Smile. Thank you.
Okay, happy. What happened? Okay. And Sharon, did you leave the breakout room? You can unmute yourself, Sharon, and Happy. Dr. Pets. Sharon, what room were you in? Did you leave the room? You want to go back? Okay. Would you like to be assigned to a different room, Sharon? Okay, so I'm gonna have to make
I would like to go back.
okay, to the same room. Okay, so on the bottom you should see breakout room and just hit join. If you don't see it, I can move you. I can move you back. No, you have to put yourself back. I can put you in a different room if you like. Okay, good. Joey, would you like to go into a different room or you, did you leave the breakout room? What happened? Joey? You're unmuted, Joey. Would you like to say something? Doesn't seem like it's all right. Joey, can you raise your virtual hand if you can hear me or put in the chat if you'd like to go back into your breakout room or assign to another room? Let me know what you would like. Okay, look like he might have gone back. We got 8 more minutes. Inspire to healing. Would you like to go to a different room?
Hello. Can
Hi.
you guys see me?
Yeah, we don't see you, but I hear you.
I'm sorry, I'm having some technical difficulty with my computer
With
this
your
morning. I'm sorry about
uh
that, ladies.
okay, and your video is on, but you're just not showing. Mhm. Do you want to go back into a breakout room or you want to
You
go out and
can.
come back in and see?
Yes, you can.
If you want to go to the same one, just click breakout at the bottom of your screen and join. Just click on the room, or I can put you in a different room. with 7 minutes left.
Okay. All right. You can do that.
All right, let me.
So I'm here on the bottom. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Let me see what room to put you in. Let's put you in room
Hi,
1.
Chas, how you been? Haven't been seeing you.
I'm good, thank you. And yourself?
Very well. How's the little one?
She's good.
Good.
Doing
She's
well.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's starting school on Monday, so it's exciting.
She's
Yeah,
starting school on Monday. How old is
because
she?
I've been
Is that
homeschooled. I've been homeschooling her, so she's starting school on Monday, like official.
is that is that the first time she's going back to school?
The first time she's ever stepping in school. She's been homeschooled all through. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
How's she feeling?
She likes it. We went on a virtual tour actually to have a look at the place. Not virtual tour, what I mean is a tour around the school. So they
Okay.
introduced her to the year group that she'll be in, and she's excited. Yeah, she's excited to see what that brings. Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 9.
Oh, wow, that is fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
But how do you feel? Because you've been doing homeschooling all the time.
Yeah, apprehensive, but at least now I know if there's any subjects that are missing within the curriculum, I can sort of support her in it in comparison to, her just doing the generic learning and not really, specializing in what she likes. But for example, she's very creative, so you'll find her, dabbling with technology and stuff and drawing, and she likes to be out in nature as well. So I know that I can incorporate that, outside the school system. I think the main thing is the maths and the English, I guess, in school that she'll be learning, and also the, I guess the social element, learning to work with different people, basically.
People.
Yeah.
I'm
Kelty,
happy for you.
would you like to go back to your
I'm
room?
happy for you.
Thank
What
you.
about
Yes.
work?
All is well. All is well. Plodding on. Plodding on, as they say, drinking my cup of tea and moving
Jeannie, would you
along.
like to go to a different room,
And
or are
looking
you
around.
good?
Oh God, is it time to go home yet?
Yeah.
I know those days.
Jeannie, would you like to
Do
go
us
to
a
another room or
favor.
go
I
back to
bought
the?
a new
Are you good? You
computer
can unmute.
and I
Oh,
got clue where I'm
you're
gonna
good?
put,
Okay.
before I know where the
Oh, you just
button is
got
to
here?
take a frame pictures.
Oh no.
I ain't
Okay, you
got
got
clue where to
you
take
got you
them.
got a
Hit the
few
frame
minutes to go
pictures.
in and
So if you
network.
take any
We'll do
pictures,
it again
put them in our team, on the team.
That's okay.
later.
But
Okay.
let's just catch up one of these days when you're free.
Just trying to catch up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Jasmine?
welcome.
Thank you.
No problem. We'll catch up.
Yeah, definitely.
Sandra.
And we had a connection in the US, so I think we should carry on.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Have a virtual coffee.
Welcome,
A virtual
Sandra.
coffee.
Did you just get here, Sandra? We're just ending the
I kind of
networking.
had to, I went through kind of a health issue, so I had to cut out a lot of food.
Yeah.
A lot of it's like, you can't drink this, you can't do this, you can't eat that, you gotta go to the gym.
How are you feeling? Are you feeling
Um,
okay in yourself? Yeah.
yeah, the last few months it was,
Yeah.
But now going to the new journey of healthy eating, it's improved a lot.
That's fantastic.
Welcome, Tracy.
Improved a lot. So it's just keeping on it.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to it. I'll be away for a week.
Yeah.
I'm going back to Eastbourne.
Eastbourne, yeah. Are you going with, family or
just me?
Just you, yeah.
My boys all grown up.
Yeah.
It's me. It's just me. So going to
Solo trip.
Solo trip.
Yeah.
It's just me. So I'm looking forward to that. It's right at the seafront.
Yeah.
So my hotel, so when I come out, I go to the seafront and
Samsung, can you please
hope
rename yourself so we
hope we
know
have a
who
good
you
weather.
are?
Yeah. Hopefully
Do
it's
you know
looking
how to
up.
rename
It's been
yourself,
sunny.
Samsung?
It's been sunny so far, yeah.
Yeah, so I just hope from Monday while I'm there, I come back home. Thursday because I'm keynote speaker to events,
Yeah,
face-to-face event over here. So,
that's good. Yeah.
so good. But let's catch up. All
Yeah.
right. Okay, let's go back to work.
All right, we got 2 minutes.
Any photos,
World
please drop.
Women Impacting Real Estate.
Yeah,
Welcome.
Jasmine. Any photos, drop on the group.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Good
I'll
to
do that.
see
Yeah.
you. Would you like
Until I
to
learn
put
my
the virtual
keyboard.
background?
I was sitting there. Oh,
Oh,
can't
for
find it.
me? I'm not
Yes.
speaking. I'm watching the.
As an attendee, we have a virtual background. If you choose to use it, I'll put it in the chat.
Oh, cool.
Welcome, welcome. We're at the end of the networking, the first networking for today's event. And we'll do it again later on, and you'll have opportunity to get to meet some of the attendees.
Hi,
So the
Jenny.
Hi.
How
Hi,
are you?
everyone.
How are you?
I'm
All
great,
right.
thank you.
Fine. And you?
And you?
Samsung, please
It's
rename
been a
yourself.
while. I haven't
If
seen you
you
for a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
I've been
Yes, it
here.
has. Nice to see you.
Harumi,
It's good to
welcome.
see you.
Yeah,
Good to see
I'll
you.
be
Same
back
here.
in 30
You?
minutes, so I'll
Oh,
see you later.
okay, all
Thank
righty.
you.
Thank you. All right, we'll be bringing everyone back in 35 seconds.
Beverly, I don't know how to put this on.
Okay,
I just download it. Is that
download it. Right, and then now you go to the up arrow next to video. On the
Okay.
bottom of the screen, you should see video and effects setting. And you click on that, it'll take you to virtual backgrounds. And
Oh, the video
then,
down in the bottom. Okay.
yeah,
And then
video and video settings.
Let me click there.
Oh, I
So
see.
then you have to go to your video. Go to video. But you have
Okay.
to save the link first. You have to save the link of the virtual background first. Otherwise, you cannot. You cannot.
I don't know who's speaking. Let's everyone is coming back.
Oh, I think we're coming back. So okay,
Yes.
I'll try to fix that. Okay.
Okay. All righty.
Okay. Beverly.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Everyone's coming
We're
back
gonna
now.
turn it over to Jeff Klein right now. Jeff, where are you, Jeff? Is Jeff on the platform?
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Okay, because since we did the breakout. Okay. Awesome. Come on, Jeff. Come on.
We're going to give people some credit where credit's due right now.
Oh, that's for you, Jeff. Come on.
Yay.
Hello.
Come on.
Okay,
We want to give some shout outs to all our strategic partners for this event. You know, we've been doing Third Friday events for 20 years at Speaker Co-op. This is our 20th year of Third Friday meetings, and we're thrilled to partner with Dr. Patricia and have this event with her. And it's a lot of fun. Only one other time in 20 years did we share our Third Friday with someone, and this is the second time. And we're super, super happy to be doing it with unity and service. But we want to give some credit for folks for inviting people. So if you were invited by one of our strategic partners, we want you to put it in the chat. Give some credit where credit's due. So if you were invited by Unity and Service, I want you to put UNS in the chat. If you were invited by Speaker Co-op, put SC in the chat. If you were invited by Phil and his folks, put Phil in the chat. Woo! Yes, ma'am. If you were invited by WPN, by Women's Prosperity Network, put WPN in the chat. So just put those initials in the chat so we know who invited who. Just give some credit where credit's due to our strategic partners, because we're thrilled. We got 70 people here. We're so happy you all are here. We love working with strategic partners because together we all are more powerful, because a rising tide raises all boats, and we love working with strategic partners. Back to you, Dr. Patricia.
Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. See, now that's what you call teamwork. That's what you call teamwork, because I forgot all about that. So thank you so much for having my back, Jeff. Yep, because we definitely wanted to recognize all of our strategic partners. And I've been with WPN for over 10 years, and I've been working with Jeff just shortly, and I've spoken on his platform at least 2 or 3 times already in the last month or so. So I'm telling you guys, we got some stuff for y'all today, and for you to, so you can get more visibility on you, your brand, build these networks, because this is the whole purpose of us being here in the first place, is to build networks. And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to, oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and introduce my next person. No, Beverly, could you introduce, who is the next person? I think it's Kimberly Spratt. Is she on the platform? Kimberly, are you here? Kimberly, are you here?
I'm here.
Oh, thank God. Why is it that every time I try to share my screen, who's sharing the screen? I'm a bit confused about this platform today. But anyway, y'all put up with
There
me.
she is. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Unbelievable. Okay, I'm going to play her video, and y'all will hear more about her. She's a special guest, one of our special, what we call our, what's the word I use? Sponsors.
Women in Business Expo and Symposium, featuring guest speaker Portia Williams.
Hey guys, it's Portia here, and I will be at this year's Women in Business Expo and Symposium. It's going to be such an exciting event. I don't want you to miss out. So I'll see you there. Mwah.
This is an incredible opportunity for women in business to connect, learn, and grow together. Come out and enjoy shopping, dining, panel discussions, vendors, and more. Taking place March 27th through 29th at the Sonesta Gwinnett Place, Atlanta. For more information, visit unifiedbusinessexpo.com. And a special thanks to our sponsors.
I do it every time. Come on, give us some energy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I was on mute. Take it away, Kimberly. Let me tell y'all the secret behind this before you get started, sis. Put me down there with Kimberly right now, right briefly. Quickly. Okay, spotlight me with Kimberly. What happened is last year I went to their conference. It's called the Women in Business Conference. And I went to that conference last year with me, along with Jacqueline Lulu Brown. Y'all know her. And we just enjoyed ourselves so much. And the Holy Ghost told me, say, you need to be at this conference next year. You know, you need to speak. It's right here in Atlanta. You ain't got to pay no air flights. You ain't got to do all that. You know, you need to go find out who the people are. So I went to this man that was standing in the back. I started with this guy. And I said, I want to know who's over this conference, because I want to be a part of this conference next year. He says, oh, that would be my wife. She's inside. You got to go in there and talk to her. I'm like, okay, God, I ain't mad at you. So I went in there with her. Trish Carr, I'm going to say this to Trish Carr. Come on, mute. Trish Carr, you know I had my camera and my selfie stick. What do you think I did when I got up to her? What did I ask her to do?
Take a picture, get a video, get your selfie stick going.
I asked her to take some pictures with me, and I asked her about the conference. And so, of course, we left and everything, and we enjoyed ourselves. And when I saw the conference come over the email this year, I saw it. I said, oh, my God, there it is. So I got on the conference. I found the phone number. I called the gentleman, and the gentleman that answered the phone, he said, I'm the one you talked to last year, Miss Rogers. We waiting on you. Now, why is he waiting on me? He said, he was waiting on me because he said, we looked at your social media platforms and you doing your thing. We have a spot for you. That's my story. All that I wanted to share, because if y'all think that this visibility thing is a joke, I got news for you. It opened doors of opportunity. Over to you, Kimberly.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Rogers, for having me. I'm honored that you decided to include me today in your meeting. So, as Dr. Rogers says, I am the creator of the Women in Business Expo and Symposium here in Atlanta. We will be having our expo here March 27th through the 29th. And what we do at the Expo and Symposium is we highlight women-owned businesses. We will have panel speakers. We have a keynote speaker, as you saw in the video, Ms. Portia Williams. We'll have a Q&A with her. And this year, we're also going to be doing a business brunch with Dr. Heavenly Kimes on Sunday. So we're just really excited this year, and I'm so grateful to be here to be able to share with you all. You know, at the Women in Business Expo, we're really all about connecting women in the community and throughout the community, throughout, you know, really everywhere, because we have women come from North Carolina, Alabama, Missouri, just to come to our conference. So we're really all about connecting and creating opportunities for small business owners. I'm a small business owner myself. I have a wine brand called Della W Wines. And so that's what it's all about. You never know who's going to be in the room. You never know whose services or products you'll maybe need in the future. And you never know what kind of impact that you may have on someone else. So that's what it's all about. And we hope to see you all. You see Dr. Rogers has her flyer up there. We hope that you guys can come out this year. And if not, you will see us again next year. So, yep, March 27th through the 29th in Atlanta, Georgia at the Sonesta Gwinnett Place Hotel.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Come on, y'all. Give us a minute. Woo! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Awesome. And that information is in the chat. And for any of you that are here from the Atlanta area or Georgia area, come on out. And yeah. So thank you so much, Kimberly, for taking time out of your day to come out and be with us today. I appreciate you, sis. And again, this is what we was talking about. The same thing Jeff was saying, collaboration. We all got to do it together, y'all. Over to you, over to you, over to you. I think Susan needs to make it up. It's going to be over to me. I think Susan needs to make another announcement.
Yep, I do. I've actually been posting in the chat. I know people are popping in and not everybody has put their information in the chat yet. So if you would, please put your contact, if you haven't already, put your contact information, include your name, your phone number, anything else you want people to know about you. And most importantly, your email address and your LinkedIn profile, if you have one, or another social media avenue where we can reach us, where we can reach you guys. If you go ahead and do that now, that way we'll have everything in the chat for when we send it out. It'll be easy to find as you want to connect with people. Okay. So if you haven't posted yet, go ahead and post now. Again, your name, your phone number, if you want to give that, your email address, and your social media contact information. Hopefully, most likely, most people have LinkedIn. So if you have that, please include that. Anything else you want people to know? Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Okay, awesome. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And okay, so that was our first breakout room. We have another breakout room coming up soon, later. But right now, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to go into our first speaker for today. Our first speaker for today. And guess who that is? Anybody know who this first speaker is for today? Anybody want to take a stab at it? Me. Me.
Patricia
I'm going to break
Rogers.
the ice. I'm going to break the ice. And Jazz, could you all, yeah, that's okay. Can somebody drop that? Okay, let me tell you where you are. Hold up one moment. I have Jasmine, I have myself. Then we have, I'm doing what we call a sound check. I have myself, I'm in place. I need to know if Jeanette Bass is in place. Because we didn't do a sound check earlier with all the chaos going on.
I'm here.
With our desktop. I need to know if Jasmine Afori is in place. Yes.
Yes.
And this is the order of speaking. This is the order of speaking. It's going to be me. Y'all can put it in the chat. Somebody drop it in the chat. Me, Jeanette Bass, Susan Weiner. I'm sorry, Jasmine Afori and Susan Weiner. Those, and then after that, I can do it. After that, I can take over from there. So somebody put those names in the chat. So you're just going to come up. I'll call you. Just be ready when I call you to come up. Okay, so what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you all something I think it would be very helpful. How many struggle with that? How many people struggle with that Zoom chat? It's so small and it's just, you don't really use it like you should because it's just so small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to take the Zoom chat from any platform that you're on, and you're gonna pull those emails out. All I want right now is the email, and all I want is that's what I want. And I want those LinkedIn profile links. That's what I want. So I'm gonna give you what I use, because to me, that's the most valuable. Phone numbers, all that, I'm not interested in all that. I want the email, and I want those links. So I'm gonna show you what to do, because you should never be able, you would never have to throw away those chats again, or don't worry about it. Just go ahead after it's over, any event you're in, use Chat GPT, AI. How many love AI? AI. I know chat is my best friend. So I'm going to immediately show you how to use Chat GPT. So the first thing I'm going to do is share my screen, I think. Y'all work with me. Go back to screen share, go to full, go here, close that off. And then I'm going to go to Chat GPT. It should have been open, and it's not. Chat GPT. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Y'all with me? I don't know.
Yes.
Okay. So first thing I'm gonna do is go over here, and I'm gonna make what we call a project. Right here, I'm gonna go to project. Because I'm gonna use this. I can use this. I've already done it, but I'm just showing y'all what I do. I make a project chat. I want to make a CSV files Zoom chat. So when I do the project, I'll always be able to go back to that and find it in search, go to search, put in projects, and it'll find that, put in search CVS file. So in this case, I'm going to tell Chatty, I want Chat GPT I want you to create a CS file from this Zoom chat. And I'm going to tell it column 1. I want column 1 to be the first and last name. I want column 2 to be email addresses. And I want column 3 to be LinkedIn profiles. That's what I want Chatty to do for me. So now I'm going to go to Zoom, and I'm going to grab that link that you guys dropped. And thank you, Susie. Susan, that was the purpose of her asking for that Zoom link. So I'm going to sort of try to demonstrate with that, because it's real, it's what we have today. And it's just to show you what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go to documents, and everybody that don't know, y'all pay attention now, because this is knowledge. Everything that's in documents is already alphabetized. And Zoom is so unique that it's so fancy, it creates its own Zoom. So everybody has a Zoom folder. I did not create this, Zoom did it. So now I'm going to go to today's session, which is, what's today's date? 3/20?
Yep.
That would be right here, 3/20/2026. That's the last chat. I'm going to open that chat. I'm going to take that chat, and I'm going to drop it in Chat GPT. So I already told Chat what I wanted to do. And I wanted to do column 1, first and last name, email addresses, and LinkedIn. Now, what? Okay. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, great. Stay with me. Let me know if you're staying with me now.
No, we can't
only see you now.
We don't see it now.
You telling? Okay, let me share my screen again. I don't know, it clicked and did something, so I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Chat GPT. Can you see my screen now?
Yes. Oh,
so if y'all,
for me,
yes,
yes,
yeah.
Okay, great.
I can't see
you
it.
can see my screen.
It disappeared again.
I don't see it. Can we
Y'all
turn
don't see
the
my
background?
screen?
No, we see you.
Dr. Pat, do you have background noise on in the back?
The music is still on in the back.
I don't have any music going on in my background. Let me see.
It's coming from yours, it seems.
That was maybe YouTube.
It's still on, but we'll keep going.
I turned off my YouTube. I don't have anything on. Let me see. Wait. I don't have anything on. I don't have anything on.
It's stopped now.
Okay, can y'all see? So basically, it created a, y'all got a lot of stuff in this chat, but anyway, it created a CVS file.
We don't see it.
Your screen's not.
We're seeing you, not the. Okay.
Okay, can you see it?
There you go.
We see it now.
No. Okay, so basically I've extracted contact from Zoom chat file. So let's just say this is the chat and I'm able to download this file. But I'm gonna, for sake of time, but right here, this is it as well. But this is it, it's in a downloadable form. So just for the sake of time, I'm gonna show you how it is supposed to look. So I'm gonna go to right here, and this is one of the same chats as well. And I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna open up this chat because this is already played with this, so it's kind of save time a little bit. And then I'm gonna open up this chat, of course, and here, this is what your form is gonna look like when you're done extracting that content. Do y'all understand? Y'all see it?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Yes.
Everybody got it? So that file, this is what ChatGPT formulated for me. So now on that note, I'm going to go to my Gmail. After every event, I'm going to go to my Gmail, and I'm going to go to my I'm going to go to contacts, my contacts, which is right here with these 9 dots, and I'm going to go down to contacts right here. And then with contacts, once I get to contacts, I'm going to create what we call a group, because this is Dr. Rogers, and I named the group just Strategic Partners, but that's what I named my group. You name a group, whatever you can remember. Okay, so I'm going to go here and I have to create label. Label is the same thing, I'm creating a group. And this is why I say I'm going to show you how to use it like (2016). That's just what I'm naming in mine. So I name it because I got to know how to go find it. Now I'm going to go back down here and I'm going to find where I named it, Strategic, right here, 26. I'm going to click it. It opens that box up there. No emails in this box. This is what I want. Now I'm going to go back up here. I have to import those emails. So I'm going to hit import, and I'm going to go grab that file that I had. And this is why organization is so important, because if we don't know where we put our stuff, we're not going to be able to find it. And I'm going to take that Zoom chat and I'm going to put it in here. And it also gives me an option. What was the label? The name of the label. The name of the label was Zoom chat. When I click that, everything is click. I just click. That's how I learned. I clicked it. I named it Strategic Partners Event, basically. Something I could remember down here. Everything is always alphabetized. And here it is right here. And I click apply. Ladies and gentlemen, when you hit import and that black button right there start going, it's on and popping. You in the house. That just downloaded however many emails is in that file that I use. I didn't actually use our file because I can see from looking at it, got a lot of content in it. And I don't have 25 minutes, but I'm showing y'all the process. So so technically I got 24 emails more than I would have had I not downloaded these. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my, let me tell you this. Import right there, that's your backup. But the emails are actually in import because that's what the system does. But when you go to Strategic Partner, you got the same 24 emails. So what I'm going to do personally, I'm going to go back because we always want to keep our boxes clean as possible, if possible. And I'm going to go back, and where it says import 320, I'm going to click the delete, and it says keep all contacts and delete the label. Yeah, I want to keep the contacts, but I'm just going to delete that label. I don't need it anymore because I have strategic partners label. That's what I need. So now I'm going to go to, and some of these names didn't come out, but you can always figure that out later. And then the system also has to merge a lot of this stuff because some of these people in my email, it merging and it just fall all into place. 17 merge. So here we go. I'm going to go here. After the event, I'm going to do one of these numbers. Actually, I've already had something that I did in draft. I'll use that one. The one I have in draft, I'm going to use that. Draft, come on. Open up. Okay, I'm going to use this. And let's say that I want to send this. This is a pre-written email that I've already sent out. I put together before the event for tech purposes. And I do that anyway sometimes before my events. And then all I have to do now to show you all the magic. I want to delete all of that. Okay, so now first thing I always do in any emails I send out, I put my email at the top because I want to see what y'all see. So I'm gonna send it to me as well as to you all. Plus, I don't want to put anybody else up here unless it's my assistants because we always want to use BCC. We always want to use BCC because when you use BCC, that means that everybody can't see everybody's emails. But if you don't use BCC and you use CC or you just put them up here, that's a problem. So we go to BCC, and what did I name that thing? Somebody remember? Strategic partners. Y'all see it? Everybody?
Yes.
Y'all with me?
Yes, we see it.
Yes, we're seeing it.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the group right there. 18 emails, Strategic Partners 2026. And when I put it in BCC, because I don't want all those people that I'm sending it to, and in y'all case, it's going to be more than that today when I do actually send it. And there it is. There it is. So now I would send this email out. It's telling me I have 18 people, however many sent out because I had somebody in here. And then all I have to do, so let's say tonight I'm doing this and I send my reply out, whatever I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna send you not the replay, that's gonna has to render. I'm gonna send out tonight the chat so you can read it, and I'm gonna send you the email list already ready to import, so you don't have to do this. I'm showing y'all how to do this to get those chats from these other events you go to that doesn't do that for you. So then what I would do is, since it's nighttime, I'm not going to send it tonight at 8 o'clock because I want y'all to see it when y'all get up. So I'm going to click this little button right next to send, and it allows me to schedule that event out to go out early in the morning. And now it's scheduled, and it shows over here, schedule pops up that I have one schedule. And that is what I have to show you all about ChatGPT and how to turn those chats into money, relationships, all the above. And then I want to go here to my website. Can you all see my website?
Yes, yes.
Okay, what I want to show you all briefly is, first of all, the Unity and Service offers speaking opportunities. We've been doing this for over a decade. And Women Prosperity, we've been connected with them. It's not a platform that I've had since 2014, 15, that I didn't have somebody on my platform from that organization. And this is why Jeff and I coming together feel WPN, because we want to bring you a bigger audience so that we can make greater connections and so forth. So what Unity and Service has been hosting public speaking events. We have 15 minutes, we have 30 minutes, and then we have the 7-minute spotlight. $197 for 7 minutes, $297 for 15 minutes. Oh, $397, I'm sorry. What is that? Oh, Lord. Hold up. Wait. Oh, wait. Nancy came on. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. So anyway, we have here, y'all give me some grace for mistakes today. We have 197. All of these spots, 115 is 297. This is what we've been doing for the past decade. Everybody gets a podcast with this. Everybody get personal promotions to share with your network. Everybody gets promoted across our social media platforms. I know some of y'all saw us in action already. Everybody gets a copy of the replay. Everybody gets email lists. That's it. Okay. So we've been doing this separately. But what God came to me this year, I said, I want to do something that would be more beneficial to our speakers. And I came up with this plan of action where we calling it the spot. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So now what happened? That video came on. So what happened is you're getting a better deal here. You get 2 7-minutes, you get 2 15 minutes, you get 2 podcast interviews. You get to pick any 4 dates of the year. We'll probably ride out to November because I don't know if I'm gonna do the in-person event this year, but at least you'll get the 4 opportunities to speak. You're also going to get the same thing we just talked about, the virtual backgrounds for every event. You're going to get the email list. You get podcast replays. I send you all those replays. I even cut them up into, you get like eight shorts from your podcast interview. So we give you value. You're going to get a little ebook, talks about how you can get speaking gigs, shows you how to do your research and get speaking gigs paid or for free. And individual banners, we talked about that. We post you on our YouTube channel, which currently right now we on YouTube. All you have to do is give me a professional bio, a 100-word bio, a headshot, professional headshot, and get us 2 podcast dates and 4 business questions, because that's what we want you to feed us, what you want to feed the audience. These across here are strategic partners for 2026. And what I did that was, and the rest of these people are in the organization, they're in the membership. And this is why visibility is so important, because I didn't just look up on these people. I've been striving for years to keep people connected to people who want what I have. And I'm so grateful. Of course, I want what they have. So what we did that's unique about this website, and this way you're going to be posted here as well. We took and we put, everybody was able to give us a free gift, because even when people visited my site, they should be able to get a free gift, and you will capture emails that way as well. So, and I do have web designers, and they do keep me supposed to be at the top of the list and all this stuff. So y'all know that's what I'm doing, what I can do. But anyway, so that's what we have. And then we have just a video here, and I'm going in. The cost of this package, ladies and gentlemen, it's just ridiculous. The cost is just ridiculous. But I am partnered with Jeff, and we have a special for you. We have a special for you. And the special for you is that if you invest, anybody from his camp invest in that's from all of our strategic partners. If any of you invest, you will get it at a discounted rate. And I think that is truly, 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 truly a bonus. And so with that, I'm gonna show the best I can to see if I can show you the rate. If I can y'all see my screen? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, so basically my package is $597. I put co-op here because that's who I connected with first and foremost, Jeff. And after that, God opened some more connections, and that came in Jeff, and came in, Phil. And then, of course, I'm already with WPN. So whatever goes for one goes for all. So with that, if you all invest today, I think I'm saying it right, Jeff. Am I doing okay, Jeff? Help me out.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, if you're a member
I
of
didn't know
any of
nothing
the
about
other
affiliate.
if you're a member of any of the other strategic partners, you get Unity and Service at $477.
Thank you, Jeff, because I'm learning. He's teaching me about this affiliate stuff. Thank you, Jeff. Good knowledge. And so that's where we are. And then Jeff is going to throw in an hour speech of coaching to add value to my package. And I am going to also give you, my team is going to create a 30 to 60 second video promotion. And again, if you all have been watching us, y'all know we love videos. So it is what it is. And I don't have to go through what the benefits are here, because it's the same thing that was on my website. I just put it in this form so that I can show you how me and these strategic partners are coming together. Susan Weiner has a speaking platform. I'm sure she'll talk about that, hopefully. Trish Carr, all of them, they have all of us have platforms. Okay, that you can definitely, oh my God, the shout out that Phil gave me when I did attend his event a couple of weeks ago, we did 17, I think we did about 13 tickets that same day. So this is what it's about, ladies and gentlemen, from his organization. So this, all I'm saying to you is that we're here to serve you, and we're here to bring you value. And I hope that you all will be inspired, because when you speak consistently and when you stay connected with people consistently, which all of you already know, some of you know because you're in communities with Jeff, with Phil, with Women's Prosperity. People get to know you, they get to like you, they trust you, and they start investing in you. That's my story. I have 4 minutes left, and I want to know if anyone have any questions for me. Put me on gallery view, please. Anybody have any questions? Come on.
You want to
Look,
stop sharing?
Dr. LaDon, I know you have a question. You look like you want to ask a question.
I have a question. Hello?
Go ahead. Ooh.
Yeah, how did you export the chat from Zoom?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, how did you export the
Okay.
message?
Jeff, you want to answer that, or you want me to answer?
Well, she
Tell
didn't
everybody
export
how
the chat.
they want to know how you save the chat from Zoom. I guess that's what he asked. How you save it.
There's
There
three
you go.
little buttons at the top of the page on the right hand side. You click on the 3 little buttons and it'll say save chat.
And from there, it goes straight to Zoom, which that's the part I covered. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great question. Great question. Okay, is there any more questions? I think
see
Dr. LaDonna looks like she
Yolanda.
want to ask a question.
I see Yolanda's hand.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello, how are you doing today, Miss Rogers?
I'm
I
fine.
really don't really have a question, but I do want to just thank you for having this particular platform, teaching these particular skills and having an opportunity to do collaboration with other businesses so that you can be seen. This is a great value for me as I'm doing my rebrand. And now it also helps me to kind of see things in a visionary perspective, that once I get rebranded, to be able to, connect with your services and then do other things on, because my thought was like, okay, well, how would I get out to the masses, right? Without having to learn all of these things along the way. So I just want to thank you so much for being called for this work, stepping into your power, modeling what that looks like. Even when you don't always have it together. And so I just want you to know you have given me a great value and inspiration today. God bless you.
Oh, come on, y'all. Give me some music. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, thank you so much. That was very inspiring to me today, and you made me smile with all the challenges that I had. And that right there is why I keep moving. Even in the challenge, sometimes you say, I ain't doing that no more. That was ridiculous that happened. Yeah, you just made me feel good about it, because when we stick and stay, get through the challenge, it's always a blessing. And that was a blessing, that message, what you just said, to all of us, because we decided to try to come together this event and just give you guys a little different layout. So with that,
I see
we're gonna have
Jen has her hand up if you want to.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Hello. I wanted to thank you because, I taught
What's up,
software
girl?
for 18 years and you killed it. You used all the technology and you showed how easy it makes things. And for all the people that have trouble with details, you showed how between chat, it'll just take half those details away. Bravo to you, Dr. Pat. That was amazing. I loved it. I just wanted to tell you I think you did it.
Oh, Jen, I love you, sweetie. Thank you so much, honey. Oh, wow. Okay, Jazz, did you drop my information in the chat? Did you drop that banner in the chat? Because they can save that and put it in their own banner. Did you drop the links that I sent you via email in the chat when I was speaking about
It's
this?
been
Come on, baby
dropped.
girl.
It's been dropped twice, but people have been putting chats in, so it's sort of missing in between. I'll redo that.
Okay, you don't have to redo it. I know you're good at what you do. I didn't see it, child. It's my fault. I just don't want, because that way you can download that banner. It has my email on it. I'm not gonna. I don't know how Jeff do it, because like I said, I'm learning from him. But the way I do mine is I can't put pressure on you to buy right now, because once we revert virtual, that I've been always struggling with that part. I give you my calendar link. You either want what we have or you don't. But I'm not gonna sit up and put out your wallet now right now. because I just don't do it that way on this platform. I've never been able to do that. I'm not that good. I love y'all. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. And as we all know, I am Dr. Patricia Cox, Visibility Strategist. And I am the CEO of Unity in Service, where people need people. That's my story. Okay, our next speaker is going to be none other than Miss Jeanette Bass Trigo. And her topic is No Grief Zone. She's a spotlight speaker, 7-minute spotlight speaker. Take it away. Take it away.
How is Miss Jeanette identified? I don't see her
My
as Jeanette.
my
Okay.
video, I'm sorry, ladies, is I don't know, for some reason it's not coming on. But I am here.
Join the club. Take it away.
So let me know when you're ready. Can I speak now? Dr. Pat, thank you for having me.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry you all can't see me, beautiful people, but I can see you all. I'm glad to be here. My name is Jeanette Bass Trigo, and I am the founder of the No Grief Zone and Inspired to Healing. Inspired to Healing was founded from a deep place of grief and pain when I was a little child. But now that I am an adult, I realize that grief is not just a one-sided thing. Grief is something that we all experience at every phase of our lives, at different times in our life. Sometimes we don't even know that we're grieving. So that's what this platform is for, to provide a safe space for people to be able to talk about any life transition that we may be going through, so I can coach you and show you in those areas where your pain can push you into your purpose that God has for each and every one of us. What makes my platform so unique is because I've been blessed to be able to see grief from different sides of the lens. As a social worker, we are trained to be psychosocial, mind, soul, and body. And so that's what my platform teaches. And my platform provides a lot of resources and ways for the entire family and for any individual that is experiencing any type of grief and loss to learn how to be resilient and work their way through it. So that being said, I provide virtual meetings, one-on-ones. I am also a best-selling author, which the author of my book now is for children. It's called Can I Call Heaven? It's a playful story and a good story about a little boy named Simon, whose father has died, whose grandfather has died. And he does not understand grief and loss, and he does not understand that that death is a permanent place. That's a permanent thing. So in my book, Can I Call Heaven, that's on Amazon right now, it pretty much is a way that you can speak with your kids, the little ones from ages 2 to 10, how the grief process works and why death is a permanent thing. In this book is a guide to show parents, grandparents, caregivers a way to understand the signs of grief in their children at every stage. And it also promotes healing along the way for both the child and the parents could both be united in the honoring process of that loved one. Not just that loved one, but what makes my platform so unique is also the pet loss. People lose their pets, and sometimes they don't know how to talk about it. They don't know how to share it because they often feels that people will ridicule them, people will laugh at them. But I'm here to tell you, they would not have pet therapy if pets would not a part of our lives, and a lot of us on this platform is a big part of our families. So I would love for you to come join me. I have a Medium forum page that I talk about grief in different ways. I'm going to go ahead and put that information in the chat. My platform, our website is Inspired to Healing. I'm also help people with disenfranchised grief, economical grief, find a way and navigate through this new world of AI, and to promote healing again in your mind, soul, and body. So I'm going to go ahead and put my information in the chat. If you all have any questions, any way you want to reach out to me, please feel free to do so. I want to thank again Dr. Pat and all of the guests for having me on this platform. It is an honor to be able to be a part of this and also walk with people who know their purpose in life. And God created us all here special so we all can walk in our purpose. Thank you. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'll put my information in the chat. God bless you.
Okay, I have a question. You have about 2 minutes left, and we do have questions. You said that you're going to put your information in the chat. That's very good. And you said something about a workshop. Can you elaborate, expound on the workshop again? How often do you have them? Is it, where do you have? I mean, is it virtual? I just want a little more information about that.
Okay, well, majority of my workshops are virtual.
Okay.
I normally have them at least once a month. I had one for the month already, so I will be having one next month. It'll be a virtual event. And in which time, if I have anyone's information, I'll go ahead and set that up. And also, I'll also send the invitation to my website where it's going to be either a free workshop or it's going to be a paid workshop. I really haven't decided. Lately, I've been getting together and having just some sessions with people coming on to be able to share whatever it is that they're grieving for, not just a platform to connect business, but also to just open up and be able to share through music and the love and memory of their pet or their loved one. So the question is every month.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure some people wanted to know that. And then when you see, I put your picture in the chat so everybody knows that's what she looks like. She is a member of our, she's a speaker in our program. All of the speakers here today, with the exception of those who are with Speaker Co-op, and you can tell that by the banners, basically. I have Jason and we have Heather. They are with Speakers Co-op. Okay, so we just kind of bonded forces today because I was hosting this event. Jeff was kind enough to say, let's bring it together. And that's how this all got started, y'all. So I'm okay with that. So we just kind of changed our time a little bit, come in a little earlier. We just worked it out. So I want to say thank you, kudos to you, Jeff, because I think we did an outstanding job. I'm going to pat myself on the back. I hope you're patting yourself on the back. Okay, so our next speaker for today is going to be... Thank you. Jasmine Ofori. And Jasmine's topic, ladies and gentlemen, is seen, heard, and remembered. And she is a 7-minute spotlight speaker of our speaker program. Take it away, Jazz. You're on the clock.
Somebody's still sharing their screen.
Is
that correct?
You're good.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. So just going to share my screen now. Please bear with me. Send white. No, it's sharing the entire screen. That's not my aim.
You wanna
I just want to yeah.
You want to move that bar? If you click, you was over there at the 3 dots. If you could go back to the 3 dots, you can move that bar right there. Move that. Now go down the high floating bar. Is that what you're trying to do?
I'm trying to share just the presentation
and
it's sharing the whole thing.
That's what it does sometimes. You got to figure that one out.
No, you got it.
Okay. Yeah, you go. There you go. You're in.
All right. Okay. All right.
Now close.
Can you see
Can you move that floating bar to? Oh, we still see your notes. Did you push the three buttons at the bottom that says presenter slide?
Yes.
At the bottom of that is it shows the presenter screen, and that's when it should get rid of those notes. When you open that PowerPoint at the bottom, you can't see it really well.
I've already
right there. There you go. Did you do that? Hide presenter view.
There you go.
Thank you, sweetie. You got it. You see your notes?
No.
Okay, we see your screen now too.
You see my screen? Do you see the notes?
Yes,
I don't see the notes in this first box, but I'm gonna see your notes when you.
We see the notes.
I'm gonna see your notes. Yeah.
I don't understand
just wanna
Zoom.
be
Normally I'm
informed.
able to share just a selected document and then
Right.
yeah,
Right.
It's
slideshow. You got the box checked.
The box
you
is
got
not checked.
from the
It's not
beginning.
checked yet.
From the beginning.
From beginning.
The three dots at the bottom.
Oh, it should be good now.
Can you just do it without? I know you want to read your notes though. I know you got some good points in there.
And then you could right click in there and tell it to go away. Hide that. Yes. So you're good now.
But she
Still
can't see her
see my
notes.
notes.
Okay.
Okay, Jazz, you got to wing it, baby. Training is essential.
'Cause
Yep, we can't fight them tests.
I will start the.
I'm laughing at you.
I'll start your time
I
in a
know the
sec.
feeling.
Okay. All right.
Jasmine,
So
exit this screen and share from the other screen. You're in the you don't need to be in this
You don't
screen.
need to-
Exit this
yeah,
screen.
you don't need to share from.
I don't even know why that's popping up. Is that my screen?
No.
Who's
Is that her
sharing
screen
this
or my screen
screen?
that's showing?
Somebody needs to stop sharing this screen.
Yeah, somebody needs to stop sharing. I'm not
Well,
sharing.
that's-
I'm hitting my escape. I'm
It
not
says,
sharing. I don't
it
think.
says Jasmine is sharing her screen. So Jasmine is still in control.
All these brains in here, honey. We need to figure. Yeah, we should get through this. Start over.
There you go. Now just hit the space bar. Don't.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it without your notes.
Okay.
I'll start the time now.
She want the notes. Jazz, can you do? You got to do without the notes.
I need my notes.
So do you
Close
have
that.
you have
Close your chat. Shows your chat window, Jazz. Right
Hey,
there. Close it.
Jasmine, if I can make a suggestion, forget the PowerPoint and put your notes on your screen so that you can see them and talk to us through your notes. We don't need the visuals unless you really think they're necessary. But have your notes in front of you and don't worry about the visuals for us.
Okay.
Or either show the visuals and just talk it through. It's your product.
Yeah, she wants her
I'm
notes.
trying to teach her how to sell from the stage like you do.
She wants her
Okay,
notes.
you can do it, Jasmine.
Okay, thank you.
Go.
So today I'm going to be speaking to you about the power of using videos or the power of using video commercials in your business as a small business owner. So what I'd like to ask is, when was the last time you essentially use video in promoting your business? I want you to drop, your details in the chat. Just tell me, when was the last time you used your, videos to basically promote your business? Okay. I'll go to start again. I'll ask you a question. When was the last time you bought something because of a video you saw online? Maybe it was a restaurant, a product, a service, or even an event that, you attended because you saw a video about it. This probably is one of the events that you've probably seen a video about and you've, attended. Most of us have done it because because video commercials create instant connection. And for small business owners, that connection can mean, more customers, more visibility, and more sales. So I will be talking through 5 reasons why video commercials are a game changer for small businesses. So video stops the scroll. What do I mean by video stops the scroll? Well, people scroll hundreds of posts every day. They flick through posts and it's easy to skip text posts. But when you post a video online, it stops people mid-scroll because movement catches attention. So a simple 30-second video commercial can do what 10 posts can't do. It will grab your attention instantly. Video also builds, the like and trust factor. So customers want to know about you. They want to know, who is Dr. Pat? Who is Beverly? What does Beverly do? Why should we trust, why should we trust Tamara Patrick? When people see you on video, they can hear your voice, they see your confidence, they see how confident you are, and it helps them to build or understand your personality. And before you know it, it will build trust and they would want to speak to you. And trust is what turns your viewers into leads and into customers. So video also actually helps to explain your business quite quickly. Many small businesses, they struggle with explaining what they do and, their services. So a video commercial can clearly show, what you do, who you help, and how you solve problems instead of explaining your business 10 times a day to, numerous people. A video commercial can do the explaining for you. And you can think of it as a 24-hour salesperson. So it's doing the work for you while you sit in your bed or you sit on your sofa and snooze and take a cup of tea. So it has benefits on social media. So social media rewards videos. And one of the biggest advantages of video is that you can use it everywhere. So your commercial can be used on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on YouTube, your website, email marketing, and any other digital channels that you can think of to promote your business. So one video creates dozens of marketing opportunities, and it's powerful for small businesses, especially if you've got limited time and resources. So video drives more sales. And, here's the reality. People buy from businesses they recognize and remember. Video makes your business memorable. Studies consistently show that businesses using video, they generate more engagement, they generate more inquiries, and it increases conversions as well. So in simple terms, video helps people to choose you faster. So real problems small businesses face. Many small businesses, they know they should be doing videos, but they do struggle with what to say, how to film it, how to edit it, how to turn it into marketing content. And that's where professional support makes a huge difference. So at Jew Digital, we help small business owners to turn their ideas into presentations, interviews, and speeches into powerful video content. So instead of creating content from scratch, we can help you to repurpose your content so that you have many ways of, pushing and promoting your brand. This means we will be working with your past presentations, your interviews, your talks, your webinars. They can all become multiple video clips that you can use in promoting your business and your service and your value. So I do have an offer for you today, which I'll be sharing in the chat once I'm done with the presentation. It's a small business owner special video repurposing offer. So we have our starter edit, which is to repurpose a long form video for you. So that will be one long form video, which will be 10 minutes. We will clean it up, edit it, and fix the audio. And then we will make it YouTube ready. That's our starter edit, which normally would be at $197, but today you'll be getting it for $147. And then we've got our growth edits. You get 2 long form videos, which is 10 minutes long. You also get edits and graphics to go with it. And we offer you different thumbnail variations that you can use to, to reach your target audience. And that is normally at $397, but you will be getting it for $297. And then we have our Visibility Pro package, which you will be getting 2 long form videos, which is 10 minutes long. You get 4 short clips, as well as captions and hooks to go with the video. And then you'll have social media ready and YouTube ready content to post on the platforms that you have. If you'd like to learn more about it, just give me a shout out on calendly.com/JewDigital. I'll be sharing the details in the chat so that we can have a look at how we can support you to bring your business to life in video format. My name is Jasmine Ofori. I am the founder of Jew Digital, and we help businesses to go from invisible to unforgettable online through professional video content. If you'd like help turning your existing content into powerful clips, you can book a chat with us via calendly.com/JewDigital. So what I'd like to leave you here with is your competitors are posting, and the businesses that are winning are the ones creating video. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. Come on, y'all. We're giving the devil a black eye today. We're getting through these challenges, y'all. These what we call distractions. We're getting through them. Jazz, that was great, sweetheart.
You did a great job. Great job.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Great
Okay. And that's, yeah, thank y'all for, so that's good. See how you getting compliments too. That's good. Got a book on my nose. Got a book on my nose. I'm gonna gotta cut that out. Okay. The next person is in the chat. We put the speakers in the chat. Next up, we're gonna have none other than Susan Weiner, and her topic is in the chat. And her topic is how to worry less and win more. Take it away, Susan. WPN, that's our part.
I'm so excited to be here. I can't even tell you. Pat Rogers, I first want to thank you for being you and for what you do for all of us. You put together the most amazing people. You give the most amazing guidance. I talk about it now, we're your coaches and you're ours as well. That's one of the things I love about community and this community is that we help each other, right? So thank you. I've already met some amazing new people today. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you so much.
I love you too.
In every way. Anyway, I'm excited to be here today because I want to talk to you today about being in the zone. You all know what the zone is. You hear about the basketball players, they're in the zone and they get all that, right? Whatever. So I created, and how do you feel when you are in the zone? You feel excited, right? You feel enthused, inspired, all of that. And everything comes easy to you and you're in the flow. Who can feel that, right? When you're in the zone, do you feel that too? Absolutely, right? So today I want to talk to you about that. I created my own zone and I call it the E zone, right? We have the C zone you've heard of. Mine is the E zone. And I want to encourage you after we talk today to come up with a name for your zone of genius, your zone of where you operate, where it's just smooth and easy, everything flows. And there's a way to get there and there's a way to stay there that I've developed over the years that I want to share with you today. Rather than struggling, right? I know that everybody here is working to become more successful, make a bigger impact, and help the world. You wouldn't be here if that's not what your mission is, because you would be in some other room doing some other thing that we wouldn't be in, right? We all come together as a community. We attract who we are. And again, I love this community because it's a filter, right? You don't go into the wrong rooms or the rooms where you're uncomfortable because your community, you feel it and you're here. Anyway, so how I developed or got into the zone was this. My mom had passed away after I'd taken care of her for 18 months. And at the end of that time, as much as I was dedicated to being with her and helping her, when she had passed, all of a sudden I felt like I was a nobody. I had nothing. I didn't know how to do anything. I was totally lost. Can anybody ever relate to feeling like that? By show of hands, or just put yes in the chat, right? As you go through life, there are different things that happen along the way. And so you get knocked down and you get up again. There's songs about that. So what I did was I went in search of myself, find out who I was and see if I could become that person again. And in that process, as I was evolving and expanding, I came up with a couple of different tools. One of them is a journal where I didn't know what journaling meant, by the way, until until I went through this exercise. But I came up with 6 sentences that I asked myself every morning that got me in the zone. And I'm not going to go over all of them with you today, but I'm going to encourage you to click on the link that we'll put in the chat so that you can get that information and you can get aligned and activated every day so that you're in the zone. And then how do you stay in the zone, right? That's the next question. Well, you stay in the zone by developing techniques where you have ease and everything flows. I call it the E-zone lifestyle of ease and flow. So I'm going to go through these real quick with you. You might want to grab a piece of paper and a pen. And I wrote them down so I don't miss anything. So give me just a second. So first we're going to start with the word ease. Okay. And when you live a life of ease, you're enthused or you're excited, right? That's how you feel. So you want to stay in that state. The A stands for activated, and it's where you control your activity. We can control our attitude and our activity. That's what we can control. So if you focus on doing that, it comes very easily to you now, right? Because you're in the flow. The S stands for support. You need support. And I use, one of the things I use are signs, songs, and support people to be around me to keep me in the zone. So for example, I love this song, Ease on Down the Road. It's from The Wiz, right? And I use that song. So I use songs and I put up signs. I was telling somebody today about one of the signs I have that says FIRE. And it stands for financially free, recreationally employed. So I use signs. And the next thing is I have support. I have individual support. I have group support, community support. And so that covers that. And then the E is for always expanding, always evolving for the better. And when you do those things, you stay in the zone. So I suggest put up a sign. That's what I did. That's how I learned things. Put up a sign. Put up a sign that says ease. It's going to remind you, right? And then once you do that, then you're in the flow. I love the things that came up with for the flow too, because when you're in the flow, you follow your gut. You love yourself and you love others. And you're always over delivering for people, right? And you come from a place of service when you're in the flow, in the zone, right? You just over deliver for people. It comes naturally to you. And then lastly is the W. It's worry less and succeed more. So Trish typed that in the chat. Thank you, Trish. I appreciate that very much. Go ahead and grab your journal prompts and also become part of our community. I'll put a link in so you could become part of our community as well. And I look forward to connecting with you further. And thank you so much for the time today. I appreciate you all, and I'm so happy that you were here, and I hope it helped. Thank you. Thank you, Pat.
Awesome. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Susan is definitely a woman of wisdom, if I must say so myself.
Thank you.
She's
Thank you,
definitely good for me.
Thank you.
That's a private joke, but she know what I'm talking about. Because every
Thank you.
business owner gotta have somebody to talk to sometimes
Support.
when they're not sure about decision making and all of that. And
Right.
I don't call her often, but when I do, I have a bucket. I don't. And she gives me
And I'm
such
always here
encouraging
for
and
you.
inspiring words. So I want to say thank you so much for that. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is going to be, I had it in the chat, it moved. Our next speaker is going to be, oh, we're going to go ahead and call for, we're going to
Jason.
call for, no. Jason, yes. Is Jason in the house?
I am.
Jason, we're going to move you up, please. I know you have some
Okay,
things you
thank
got
you.
to, yeah. We're
Yeah,
going to
I
just
have
make a
to go.
switch
I
to
have to go
work.
coach
Yes.
this afternoon. I have to go
Yeah.
coach some gymnasts. So, got to get
And it's
there, and
okay.
they never
Yeah.
understand why their coach ain't there, especially their favorite coach.
Yeah. Okay, so it works out fine. Your coach,
Okay.
hey, Jason, your coach is the one that told me that he gonna trade with you. That's what Susie just got to talk about. That's what we do. They work with us. How about that? Take it
Hey,
away, Jason.
it's about it. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So, going to talk about consistency a little bit because it's one of those things I don't think a lot of people like to talk about, because I've coached elite athletes at a high level for 25 years. I was a stand-up comic for 10 years. 3 of those years, that's all I did. I actually got to put on my W-2 stand-up comic, which was very fun. So I take a lot of pride in that. But my whole life was very eclectic, especially at the very beginning. We moved a lot. I had a single mom. We lived with my grandmother, my great grandmother, who were unbelievably powerful women. But we moved a lot. We moved around the Chicagoland area. We never kept our tent stakes in the soil for too long. And so I never had any kind of consistency in school, in friends. I never could build connections. And without those connections, without that consistency, I started developing depression. I started acting out. I was the class clown all the time. And the problem with being a class clown is it's exhausting, right? It's exhausting to everybody around you, because it's exhausting to the teacher. It's exhausting to your friends. It's exhausting to you because you feel like you always have to be performing. And it's just exhausts everybody around you. I always got sat in the front row, and it wasn't because I was the smartest by any means. It was so that teacher could keep an eye on me. And, that was the 80s. So a little head slap came in every once in a while too, when I started opening my mouth. But without that consistency, it was hard to really put down any kind of roots. Because when you're digging up that soil, though, nothing's going to grow because you're digging it up every day. You're not getting the water. You're not getting anything you need. And so I lived the rest of my life like that. I jumped from job to job. I jumped from relationship to relationship. When I would start making really close connections, I would get bored and end up moving. When I was 35 years old, I had a life crisis. And while recovering from that, I had a mentor ask me, "What do you want?" I thought what everybody wants. I want a roof over my head. I want food. I want money in the bank. He goes, No. That's what you need to live. What do you want? And I remembered when I was a kid listening to those cassette tapes of Rodney Dangerfield and Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor, and having to turn it down real low in the corner of my room so my parents didn't realize I was listening to it. And the energy and the passion I felt through those comics. I'm like, I want to make people laugh. And he said, then go make people laugh. You don't have a house. You just went through your second divorce. You don't even have a car. What's going to keep you from it? You have no ties to anything. Go make people laugh. And that Thursday I was on stage for the first time. I jumped up on stage and I was horrendous. I was terrible. It was so bad. I'm so glad nobody recorded it. There are recordings of YouTube of me having bad performances, right? But there's also some good ones on there too. Luckily, that one is none of them. It was bad. But when I walked off stage, something shifted in my life. At 35 years old, something shifted. And instead of trying to survive life and cope with life, my only thought was, how do I get better? How do I become a better comic? I wasn't scared of it. I went out, I found classes, I found mentors, and I did open mics 7 nights a week, sometimes 9 times a week. I would go from open mic to open mic, Monday through Sunday. And I just wanted to improve. And when people ask me about my comedy career, they always ask 2 things. One, really, can you tell me a joke? And I tell them no, because you're not paying me. I get paid to tell jokes. 2, do you have a Netflix special? Which is, you know what? It was never a goal of mine. Having a Netflix special, being famous, none of that was a goal. The only thing I thought about in my comedy career was that show, that night, today. That's all I thought about. How can I be the best I can be right now during this show for these people? And what I found is that transferred to the rest of my life. How do I get just a little bit better every day? And those tools of comedy translated into that. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of times I failed. I was bad. I wasn't 1% better. But you know what? I knew the next time was. Because another thing I'm proud of in my comedy career is I never had 2 bad shows in a row, ever. Mm-hmm. Because I learned from the last one and I focused on the next one. And then what happened is I started getting consistent with every part of my life. I started wanting to be on stages and get paid for it every night. So I started sending out 5 submissions a day, emails, every day. And then I would keep track. And 10 days after I send the first submission, I would send them a follow-up. And what I found is when I started doing that every day, Monday through Friday, I took Saturdays and Sundays off. When I started doing that, I started getting responses around the second or third follow-up. I wasn't getting responses on the first email. So what I found is if I stayed consistent with my follow-ups, I started getting gigs. I ended up in casinos all over the Midwest. I got to perform at the University of Houston. That's where I did my first hour. And doing an hour on stage in comedy is a big deal. Is a big deal. I stayed consistent with writing every day. I wrote whether or not it was funny. And I could pull stuff. And funny thing about comedy is what you think is going to be funny, the crowd never finds funny. The stuff you think, this is borderline, is usually the stuff the crowd relates to. It's really crazy. And so I would go through these open mics and I was consistent with my open mics. And my life with this consistency, all of a sudden I started building connections. I ended up reconnecting with my wife, who I've known since 6th grade. I was in a charity tournament, golf tournament, big time golfer. I was in a golf tournament and charity event in Chicago, and we were friends on Facebook. And I called her up and I said, hey, I'm going to be in town for this charity event. Let's go get a drink. Went and got a drink. We've been together ever since. We have a 13 and 12-year-old now. But everything from comedy translated to that. And I started getting consistent with my relationships. I started remembering that I wasn't the only one in the relationship. And it's the same way with comedy. When I'm on stage, it's not just about me as a comic. It's not the spotlight. It's not the microphone. It's about the energy transfer between me and the crowd. And it's a trade-off back and forth. It's transactional. I know they paid to get into the comedy club. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that I'm giving them energy and they're redirecting it and sending it back to me. And that's the real payment. And when I lived my life with consistency, those relationships came together also. And so that energy translated it into every aspect of my life. And so here I am. I teach people how to use the tools of comedy to be better for better leaders, and how the tools of comedy and the science of comedy, because it is very scientific, isn't about being funny. Funny is the byproduct. But I teach people how to think faster, how to relate, how to be consistent, and most of all, how to build and keep those connections. So that's what I do. I'm Jason, the funny guy that teaches the tools of comedy. So, are there any questions?
Awesome. You won me on that word consistency. I love it. It works.
Yeah.
It works. When that word consistency comes alive in all of us, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be living your wildest dreams.
Got a couple of questions.
I do. I have a question. Yeah,
I see a hand.
Oh,
Jen, go ahead.
I have a question for some of us in that ADHD set. Consistency, I know, and consistency is really hard. Like there's all these tricks that you put into place to be consistent. And of course, then your brain recognizes the pattern and those tools don't work anymore. And you got to do new tools. So,
you know what? I can't get my dog out of here. I'll tell you what worked with me, and my ADHD is way up there. I stopped focusing on the results, which I call most people normies, the people that don't live with ADHD. Normies don't see that, right? Because it's all result orientated. With my ADHD, I found it if I don't focus on the results and I focus on the right now, when I put in those submissions per day, I don't think when's somebody going to call, when's somebody going to email, the results don't matter in the moment. And what I did is I transferred that even into my golf game. If you hit your drive in the woods, you can sit there and dwell on, oh man, I hit my drive in the woods, poor me. And then you can be like, oh, now I'm going to hit that tree when I try to get out of the woods. No, I focus on the shot. I focus on where I want it to go, where it's going to be. And I don't think about the outcome. And I think what helped me with my ADHD is that helped me not focus so much, because all I think about is outcomes. What if this happens? What if this happens? Worst scenario going through my head. Worst scenario. What if I send a submission and they get back and they're like, you're the worst comic I've ever seen in my life. I would never hire you. That's never going to happen anyway, right? They're just going to ignore you. But in my head, my ADHD head, it's worse outcome all the time. That's why people with ADHD are so good at reading a room. Because it's as if we were in the military, or we're always looking for the danger, what's going to happen, how's this going to be. When we think in our head, when we have a meeting and we know there's going to be a tough conversation, we're always thinking the worst possible outcome. I stopped focusing on that, and I focused on the process, and the outcome didn't matter as long as I did the process. Does that make sense?
No, it does. And we all know the spiral. Anyone that's got that kind of brain knows the spiral, and it wastes a bunch of time and it gets us all hopped up. But I wanted to tell you that I appreciate that you're taking it from this big to this big, right?
Yeah.
That you're taking
That's
it
exactly
right
what I'm
from
doing.
this. So
I'm making it that I can put it in the palm of my hand instead of carrying it on my back. Does that make sense? Like, so I break it down into being something I can carry. And so I know I can do 5 submissions a day. I'm so good at it now. I can get 5 submissions out in about 10 minutes. And now it has become so regular. I just do it.
Nice.
I don't even notice I'm doing it anymore because I'll have the TV on in the background, and to keep my ADHD brain from taking off. I'll have noises going off, and I'll just get through my submissions. And when my submissions are done, they're done. I don't check my email 85 times that day. I don't do any. I did it. I'm done. And here's something that everybody talks about: hustle culture, which is really hard for people with ADHD. There is no hustle culture. These gurus that tell you they get up at 4 a.m. and they went to bed at 2 a.m. They didn't. Pick 3 things, get it done, and then whatever happens the rest of the day is bonus. I have 3 things. I do submissions, I do follow-ups, and I check my email, and I'm done. That's it. Everything else is bonus.
Thank you.
Woo! That was good. Woo! Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, Jason T. Powell. Thanks, Jason. Great job.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Our next speaker is also one of our speaker co-op members. You'll find all of those folks on speakercoop.com, which is a 20-year-old directory of speakers that Patricia Rogers is now one of our newer members, and got a couple new members here as well. Skip Bailey is here. Welcome, Skip, and Felicia is also here. But our next speaker is coming up, and that is Heather Gill, who is my business coach. Heather is here to talk about the day women stop asking for permission. Heather, you're up.
Jeff, thank you for the tee up, and thank you, Patricia, for letting me be on this today. I'm very honored to be here. Glad to be talking with y'all. I have something very passionate from my heart that I want to share with y'all this morning, and it is the day women stop asking for permission. There's a quiet moment that changes a woman's life, and it doesn't look like a dramatic issue from the outside. There's nothing that explodes, no huge announcement that is made, but inside something shifts. It's the day a woman realizes how often she's been asking for permission. Permission to speak honestly, permission to take space, permission to rest, permission to want more, permission to say no. I know this because I lived this. I was in a marriage that wasn't working, and for a long time, I told myself a story about why things were the way they were. I focused on everything except the one thing that could actually have helped me, and that was the truth. The truth will set us free, right? Absolutely it does. Man, it wasn't until I got brutally honest with myself that anything began to change. Not honest with anyone else, but honest with me about what I was feeling, about what I had been tolerating, about how much of myself I had quietly handed over. One small compromise at a time, just trying to hold it together. That kind of honesty is uncomfortable. It asks you to stop blaming the situation and start looking at your own patterns. And I had to ask myself a hard question. If I'm not willing to be honest with myself, how can I move into the world with any real confidence? How can I trust my own judgment if I've been lying to myself about what I know? The answer is you can't. Honesty is where it all starts. It's not a yielded weapon, but it is the foundation. For a long time, I didn't even notice I was doing it. And I don't honestly don't think I'm alone in that either. I think as women, we learn this pattern early. We read the room, we adapt. We make ourselves easy to work with, easy to love, easy to accept. We get really, really good at anticipating what other people need. But somewhere along the way, the question starts to surface. What if I don't actually need anyone's permission to live my life? And that question changes everything. Because here's the truth. Many of us were taught directly and indirectly to check everything else and check out everything else before we make that move, to soften what we really think, to make sure everyone else is comfortable. It can look like kindness. It can look like cooperation. Sometimes it can look like strength, but mostly it's the slow habit of handling and handing over our inner authority. And when a woman is always asking if she's allowed or permitted, something starts to erode. She begins to doubt what she already knows. She explains her boundaries instead of simply holding them. She apologizes for wanting a life that actually feels like hers. The cost of that is not small. When women don't trust themselves, their insights disappear from the room. Their creativity gets filtered down to something safer. Their intuition gets dismissed, sometimes by other people and sometimes by themselves. The real loss is real. I mean, it's there, it's tangible, it's there for us, it's there for everyone. But here is what I've seen in my own life and with the women I work with. There comes a point when something stirs. It's not rebellion, it's not anger, it's clarity. And it is a call back to your sacred heart and your inner authority. She stops asking, she starts choosing. She chooses conversations that feel honest. She chooses work that aligns with who she actually is and what matters to her. She chooses relationships where you don't have to disappear in order to belong. She chooses rest without the guilt. And something surprising happens. She does not become less generous. She becomes way more empowered. She becomes more responsible for herself. She becomes seated in her inner authority. And that's not the same thing as being selfish. That is self-leadership. When a woman stands in that kind of clarity, it reaches further than her own life. Partnerships become more honest because no one is quietly abandoning themselves to keep the peace. Workplaces shift because she can bring creativity forward and confidence and no longer makes herself small. A woman who belongs to herself brings something different into every room she enters. She's harder to manipulate, harder to silence, not because she's louder, but because she is grounded. And when more women live this way, the culture around us changes. Not because it was forced to, but because the foundation underneath it all is different. Imagine girls growing up watching women who did not apologize for their intelligence, their creativity, or their ambition. Imagine women who are not competing for approval but building things together. Imagine leadership that includes the kind of perception and moral clarity women carry when they finally trust themselves. The day women stop asking for permission will not appear on a calendar. It's not like it's okay, June the 1st, today no, it's not a day on the calendar, y'all. It will happen in a small moment in ordinary places. It begins with a very quiet decision. It happens in conversation where a woman tells the truth instead of managing the room, in meetings where she trusts her guts, in relationships where she finally says what she actually needs, in the private moment when she realizes she does not have to wait to be chosen. She can choose herself. And when enough women begin living from that place, society does not have to be forced into that change. It just simply will change because the women in society, will be different. The day women stop asking for permission is the day women remember they already have authority over their own lives. And that changes far more in society and in this world than we can even realize in this moment. If what I've shared with you today has resonated or speaks to you, I'm Heather Gill. I'm a sovereignty coach, and I invite you to check out my page. You can see it there, meetheathergill.com/book. Sign up for my newsletter. There's a giveaway that you'll get there. The steps for claiming your inner child, which is a great transformative tool. All right. I appreciate your time so very much. Don't know if we have time for questions, but thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Way to go, Heather. Nice job. Good deal. We're going to keep rolling on. One of our strategic partners is our next speaker, Phil Harrington. We're thrilled to have Phil. And he's here to talk about the endless stream of referrals.
Yeah.
Love that. You ready, Phil? Take it away.
Come on. Give us some energy, y'all. Come on.
I am almost ready. I'm so sorry. Just now. Here it comes.
How much time do you have, Phil?
You said 7 minutes, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm almost there. I had my speech right here. And then, of course,
take your time, Phil. We've been having all kind of problems today, honey.
Well, Phil's getting ready.
Are you sharing your screen?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm going to remove
Get some music, please. Can we get some music? Woo, 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 woo.
I was going to say, any questions for Heather while Phil's getting ready?
Happy to answer any questions y'all might have while we're waiting on Phil.
I would just like to say, Heather, I really appreciated what you said. I think that when women come into our power and stop playing second-class citizens, the whole world will change. So I'm right there with you.
Thank you.
Love
Agreed.
it. Love it. I'm ready when you are.
All right.
Uh-oh. Come in.
Oh, I'm ready when you are. Here we go. Okay. Do you guys see the picture of me and Mrs. Pat? So I want to start by thanking Dr. Pat for putting this together. When we first met, I threw this together in ChatGPT. It's fun. So anyways, you guys are amazing people, and I'm excited to share today. So let me just get right into it. Oh, 1 second. Activating your network. Okay. So most business owners don't need more leads. They need to activate the relationships they already have. If your growth in your business depends on you showing up every single day, that can get exhausting. What if your network was actually working for you? So we're going to show you how to activate that network. To put a yes in the chat if this makes sense to you. You're networking, you're doing a lot of work, but the growth feels inconsistent. You're networking everywhere, you're posting, you're having conversations, but nothing compounds. Random conversations create random growth. The problem isn't effort, it's structure. We like to say over here, you're not under networked, you're under activated. Most business owners or most of your clients are just one connection away, but your network has no idea how to introduce you. The reality probably is you can look at your social media such as LinkedIn, Facebook, your email list, all that stuff that we all been talking about. But I would say, and I may be wrong in some cases, but probably less than 1% of those people can actually articulate what it is you do and how to make an introduction for you. So let me do the math real quick. If you have 1,000 contacts, say that LinkedIn, Facebook, all that type of stuff that you're doing, and just 5% of them was weaponized with your message and knew who to introduce you, you'd have 50 opportunities. Then of course you guys do the math from there. Every 1,000 is 50 opportunities. Some of you people on here have big audiences, but they're not activated, and we can help you do that. So most people in this room are sitting on their next 10 to 50 clients, but the brain likes to move forward and not backwards. If we look backwards into our network, we can unlock those opportunities for you. Let me show you a quick demonstration. One second, I apologize. Oh yeah, so yeah, here's a quick test. If I was to ask you for an introduction to a marketing agency right now, could you guys think of at least one person? Put a yes in the chat. And here's what's crazy is that notice how you easily said yes to that. It wasn't awkward. It wasn't salesy. It was just clarity. Once you understand what I do and I ask for that introduction, you would do it for me and we just met. Imagine what your network would do for you as they fall in love with you. Because all you guys on here and everybody I've heard so far have amazing products and services, just not enough people are being sent your way. So here's the proof. This isn't theory. In the last 22 months, over 1,000 people have been introduced to me to say, hey, you need to meet Phil. And that's what we're teaching other people to do now. Our community has grown to over 350 members. That's roughly a 35% close rate. I think in numbers that way, but we didn't start out that way. When we started, it was like a 10% close because we weren't really dialed into who our ideal customer was. But now that we are, the close rate goes up more and more and more. So anyways, very exciting. One of my customers, in the first 30 days of putting our program in place, she had 30 conversations that she never would have had before. That's the most important part to remember. These are people she never would have met because I teach you how to ask for introductions and not sales. And she put $25,000 in our pipeline. So all the stuff you guys are doing here, all the stuff you're being taught, do all that. Once they get to your calendar though, I'll teach you what to do afterwards to create a never-ending stream of referrals from each one of your contacts. So I'm super excited to be here. Thanks for that. If this resonates with you, I got a couple paths for you, whatever resonates with you. And you realize maybe you're sitting on a bunch of relationships, but they're just not fully activated, then we can do one of two things. We can book you a strategy session with one of my team. We will look at your network. We'll make a couple strategic introductions. We'll really get to know you and understand what you do so we can make strong introductions and show you exactly where the opportunities are. Number two, and you can also pick both of these if this makes sense. If you'd rather experience this in action, come to my weekly session, Networking with Phil, and you'll meet business owners there and great connections. We give you the list of everybody at the meeting afterwards. So people are coming more and more. We're getting about 40 to 60 people a week there. It's very exciting to see it grow. Only been at it for 3 months. So, yeah, so come to either one of those. I'll throw that in the chat. But today I'm just looking to have conversations. Conversations can turn into opportunities, and we'll teach you how to multiply those conversations over and over and over. Short and sweet. There she is. There's the links that would work for you. And if I have any time, I'll take questions. I don't. I have 50 seconds. All right. Nailed it.
That's all. No,
All
if you have any
right.
questions, anybody have any questions for him? Hey, I got a question.
Yep.
What's the name? Jeff, can I ask him a quick question?
Ask a question. Go ahead.
It's not a question. That link that you have, I want to say about the link. Can I say this? When I clicked that link, I thought I was scheduling on your calendar. I want you to make it clear to the public that those are he has dynamic events. Just 1 hour he gives to the audience. He don't even he give it to all of you when you come. He just let everybody go around and introduce themselves. It's all about the attendee. That's all I wanted to share. So when you click his link, he got the morning class, he got the evening class, but just know that that's what you're scheduling for networking.
Yep.
Awesome. That's my story.
And that's a great way to clarify that. That first link you see there, guys, you're going to meet with one of our team, and he's been trained to understand your business enough to give you a couple strategic introductions. The second one, the networking with Phil, she's right. We're here every week, but I had to figure out a way to meet all the people we're being introduced to. So I want to put everybody else in the same position that I've been put in, that God has put me in, is that we're in a new business. It's called Managing Opportunity, right? And this event is all about being seen. But if we don't manage the opportunity that we have coming towards us, then it's no good, right? So anyways, come meet all the people for the first time like I do every week. I put all my new people in there, and so you're going to meet a lot of great people, and I would love to do that for you, and you get to pitch what you do. Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my next best friend, Phil the Connector Harrington. Great job, Phil. Thank you so much for pouring some wisdom into us and some practical tips. We love to network. So, all right, our next speaker is Trish Carr. Trish, you ready to go? Trish helps entrepreneurs and professionals. Trish, you are up. Take it away.
I am so ready to go. I'm so happy to see all of you. Give me some jazz hands. I know you've been sitting for a while. How about this? How about standing up? Everybody
Yeah.
stand up, move around. Yeah, just body in the middle, space in the middle, make them happy in the middle. Yeah, there you go.
Y'all ready for this?
I love it. I love it.
I love it too. Thank you so much, Pat Rogers. What a great event. Let's hear it one more time for Dr. Pat. Awesome woman, always. Thank you, Michelle, for a great presentation. Thank you, everybody who's been speaking so far today. Listen, I have a couple questions before we get going, all right? So you can answer in the chat if you want to, but I just have a few questions. All right, the first one is, why is the third hand on the watch called the second hand? Why do we sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" when we're already there? If all the world's a stage, where's the audience sitting? Here's a really good one. Why is bra singular but panties plural? Does this make sense? No, you're supposed to be laughing. This is where you go, oh yeah, like this one, Christmas. Think about this. What other time of year than Christmas do you sit in front of a dead tree and eat candy out of your socks? No other time. Anyway, here's another one. The main reason that Santa's so jolly is because he knows where all the good girls live. And if I went to a bookstore and asked the salesman, where's the self-help section? If they told me, wouldn't it defeat the whole purpose? Get it? Self-help? Get it? All right, enough of that. I just had to break the mood a little bit and get everybody thinking. All right, so here's what I want you to think about. I want you to think about how we all have this one resource that we're all born with. Doesn't matter where you're born, whether you're born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, like some of us are, or you're born in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, or you're in Uganda or the UK, it doesn't matter. We all get this one resource in equal measure. Now, you know it's not money, right? Not money. What's the one thing we all get that we have the exact amount of exactly? You all got it. Time. Time. You are so correct. Now think about this. It's 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I think 24 hours a day is 1,440 minutes. It's 86,400 seconds. So I want you to ask yourself, I have 1,440 minutes every single day. Now, part of that I'm going to sleep and I'm going to eat. But the part that I'm going to put into my work, my business, my passion, my project, what am I doing with that most rare resource that just keeps clicking away as we sit here. What are you doing? Well, I have to say that when I was hearing Jason talking about being consistent, I was like, yay, that's one of the easiest ways to use your time. But here's a question. Why would you want to have a conversation with one person in 20 minutes or an hour when you could have a conversation with 30 people in that same amount of time, or 50 people, or in this case, more than 70 people at one time with 300 people coming on and off the platform all day? Why would you want to waste your time with one phone call simply to get people to know who you are? It's dumb. It's dumb. You can get people to know who you are by being someone who talks to groups. Duh. And I can tell you that the number one way that Susan Winner, myself, and my sister Nancy Matthews created and grew Women's Prosperity Network, which, by the way, has been around for 20 years, the only way, the best way, was connecting with audiences. Audiences is where you want to be. So the whole world is a stage, but you've got to find the audience. And look at how this group put this together. It was not hard for everyone to invite the people they know. That's collaboration and it works. So if you can speak to all of these people, why aren't you doing it? Somebody put in the chat, when was the last time you spoke to a group of people more than 5 people? When was the last time you spoke? Put it in the chat. I want to hear it. Thank you, Mazel Tov on 20 years, Jeff. I appreciate that. Last Friday, good. Long time. Last week, awesome. Last PAT event, every day. That's wonderful. Few months, long time. Let me tell you, when you can learn to make an offer, and that's what I show people how to do. As the co-founder of Women's Prosperity Network, what I bring to the table to this amazing community of women and some really cool men who come together to grow our businesses and our lives, what I bring to the community is more years than I want to tell you of sales communication expertise. I worked in corporate America. I sold to corporate America. I worked for UPS, Federal Express, AT&T. I could keep going, but I want you to know that my goal in life is to help you create the business that you're creating. Because what you're doing, and I know this about you or you would not be here with Unity and Service, what you are doing in your business is changing people's lives. And the way you're doing it is so that their lives are better. And I want to live in the world that you're creating. So let's get our act together and do this more and do this better. Number one, I want to invite you to become a part of Women's Prosperity Network. And I'm going to say it over and over again. Connecting with people, you've heard it from everybody. This is where it happens. The other thing that really happens is you come and you learn. We do training classes. I do something called the business of speaking that'll knock your socks off, and you'll learn exactly how to make an offer so that you don't feel like you're selling Ginsu knives, right? We all want to feel good about what we're doing. So Susan's going to put a link in the chat. Please click on that link and become a part of this community, because we get together so that you can expand. That's what it's all about. And the person sitting next to you or in that little box on Zoom at Women's Prosperity Network, just like in Unity and Service, that person next to you is dedicated to their excellence and just as dedicated to yours. So that's what you want. Now, listen, I want to give you some really good meaty stuff. So get something to write down. I'm going to give you the 5 major blunders that speakers make. And if you just pay attention to these 5 things, you will be a much better speaker. Okay? Deadly blunder number 1, not connecting with your audience. not connecting with your audience. So you've got to have some way to connect with your audience. Now, you getting up and saying, I'm so great and I'm so wonderful, that's not the way to connect. But connecting with them by telling a joke or telling a story, that's the way you can connect. You've got to change your focus from me to them. We so often are so worried about, how do I look? What am I going to say? Forget it. What do they want to hear? What do they need to hear? And make sure you use language that actually they understand. I have this thing. I was in a Red Robin. Y'all been to a Red Robin? I was in Pennsylvania. They sell amazing hamburgers that are like really expensive, but really good if you eat meat. So I saw this little flyer when I walked into the Red Robin, and it was cool. The first thing I saw on the flyer was, our mission is to provide equine therapy for autistic children. I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll keep reading this. Now, equine might be a word that people may not know, but I know it means horse, right? So I go on to read it, and I'm coming from a marketing, getting your message out. That's who I am. When I read ads, I have such a good time figuring out what could they do better? What did they do really well that I want to learn, right? So, but this is what they said on this flyer. This therapy has shown evidence-based, I can't even pronounce it, evidence-based efficacy and research and observational findings show that equine-assisted therapy yields a variety of psychotherapeutics. Should I stop? Like they were using all these big words. Now, I understand the big words, but come on, it was a lot. So remember, when you talk to people, speak in their language. And let me remind you, we all have little words and phrases that we use that not everybody knows. So it's really easy for you to say, just tell people what the definition is. I was at a speech and somebody was speaking on the stage and she's talking about widgets. And the lady next to me says, what's a widget? Well, you and I know what widgets are because that's your product. That's what we use as a generic term. But all she had to do was say, who's got widgets? Great. Somebody tell me what a widget is, which gives the audience the opportunity to look good, which you always want to do. Talk about connecting. That's a great way to do it. The other thing is, she could have just said what a widget was. So just remember, you want to do that. You want to make sure you connect with your audience in a way that it's about them, that the focus is on them, and you're not looking inward, you're looking outward. The second blunder is my favorite. It's death by PowerPoint. It's the worst. The worst. I got to tell you, if you're doing a short presentation, do your best not to put up a slide unless you need to show something to give a visual or you want to make people laugh with it but if you got to show your words on a slide, it says that you're not such a great speaker. Most of your slides should have no words and they should just be pictures, maybe with one little slide, one little sentence. So, for example, somebody puts up a slide and says, I want you to take a look at this mind map. Now, I know it's really busy and you can't see it all that well. How many times do you hear that when you're in an audience, whether it be Zoom or whether it be in person? If I can't see it, don't put it up because it gets me annoyed. It's like, why are you doing that? Plus, it took all the attention off you. And now the attention is on looking at that silly slide that you'd be way better talking about. So please use your visuals sparingly. Make sure your font is big enough. If you're in person, make sure you look through the thing that's going to be projecting because it's going to look different than it looks on your computer. If you're in person, don't stand in front of the screen. Oy vey is the worst, right? When somebody stands in front of the screen. The other thing is once you're finished talking about that slide and you're still talking, get that slide off the screen so they come back to you. That's what you want, them on you. So be sure that you make it easy for them to read. The other thing is use visuals more than words. maximum 5 single line bullet points if you're going to put words, maximum. The other thing is, if you're in person, no less than 24-point font for a small room. And once you're in a bigger room, it's 44 and above. So it's really important. I got a lot of good PowerPoint suggestions, and these are the kinds of things we mastermind about and talk about at Women's Prosperity. So join us at any one of our get-togethers, our masterminds, and you'll see this is the kind of stuff it just comes. So I know I'm giving you a lot, and I got so much I want to tell you. So connect with us because I would love to share more of this with you. In fact, Susan is going to put in the chat right now. I use a formula every time I create a presentation. And the formula tells me do this first, this second, this third, and now fill in all these blanks. And it's so easy for me to use it. So I want to share it with you. Susan's going to put it in the chat. It's speakingforfunandprofit.com and spell out the and. Speakingforfunandprofit.com. And you'll get the presentation profitizer formula. And that's about you monetizing your speeches, not just everybody saying, wow, that was great. You were good. Oh, I love that. No, no, no. Where's your credit card? Did you open your wallet? Now, that's the truth because I can measure the difference I make by the number of people who buy. I can't measure the difference of good talk Trish. There's no measurement of that. The way I measure my business is with those things with presidents on them, those green things. Now, I know some of us, I just want to help and I want to make a difference. Yes, but to make that difference, you need money. And if you're giving it away, it's really not appreciated. And you're not making the impact that you can. So, death by PowerPoint. Number 3, talking too much about yourself. It's I-itis. I did this and I did that and my program this and my product that. Watch all those I's and all of those my's because you go into an I, me, my, and now you're not looking at them. It's all about you. So make sure that no matter what, you are not using I, me, my all the time. It's the product, our program. It's not my program, I program. Our program. My program is not what I want to hear. Because then it's just you. I want to work with somebody who's got support. Okay. Number 3, simply being boring. Boring. You've got to use stories. You've got to use stories to tell what people need to know. And statistics are really fun. Like, statistics are great. Did you know there are 3 things that impact your communication? The first is body language. The second one is your tone of voice. And the third is your actual words. Of those 3, which one do you think has the biggest impact? Your tone, your words, your body language. Which one? Put it in the chat. Tone, good, Jasmine. Words, good. Tone up there. Good, good, good. I'll tell you. Tone is second. Number 1 is body language. And more importantly, your body language has to match what you're saying. So you can't say, I have the best thing for you ever. No, my face is saying something different. Body language is 55% of your communication. Tone, you were correct, is very high. It's 38%. And believe it or not, that only leaves 7% for your actual words. Because most of the time, it's the energy. Somebody said that. Hale said that. It's your energy. It's all those things coming together. So don't be boring. Use stories. Use your body. Talk with your hands. Just don't be distracting. And then use a variety of tones. Monotone is the worst. I want you to pay attention to me for the rest of this conversation and listen to my inflection and just consider how that makes the energy better for us all. Okay, last 2. I've already mentioned this one. It's the I, me, mine, and it's too much talking about yourself. That was number 3. The next one is being boring, losing focus, losing focus. Mark Twain said it takes me 3 weeks to get a good impromptu speech. Impromptu speech, 3 weeks. You got to plan what you're going to say. You got to keep your focus. And there's a method to that. And that's where the presentation profitizer comes in. So do make sure you get that in at the link that Susan's going to put in there. Okay, so keep your body language up. Don't stay stuck behind a podium. Don't talk too fast. Less is more. Use a variety of tones. Use visual aids appropriately. Make sure that you are connecting with your audience, using your slides effectively. Don't be boring. 4th, don't talk too much about you, and don't lose focus. Stay focused. That's what you want to do. So as I leave you, I think I have 30 seconds left. You know what the number 1 human fear is? You've all heard this before, right?
Go ahead.
Public speaking. Public speaking. Don't let it stop you. I want you to know that on the list of 10 things that are most common human fears, you would think death would be first. Death is number 7. Holy cow. All right. I want to see all of you go out there and speak. Connect with Dr. Rogers. She's amazing at getting speaking gigs for you, giving you the practice that you need. Make sure you connect with Unity and Service so that you can get what you need and use that resource to the best of your ability. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all. Have a fantastic rest of your afternoon.
Awesome.
Way to go, Trish. Thank you.
Yeah, that was good.
Take it away, Dr. Patricia.
Okay. Thank you, Jeff. And we're going to go right into our second outstanding, phenomenal breakout session with none other than our monitor, our Zoom platform moderator. And that would be back over to you, Margaret and Beverly. You all take it away. But before that, can we get Lenny on? Is Lenny here? We have another sponsor. Okay. Is Lenny here? I haven't seen Lenny today.
I think he's here.
Whoop, whoop, Lenny.
Yes, he's here.
Lenny's here.
Okay, Lenny. Take it away. You ready to do your intro? Basically, let everybody know what you're giving them today.
Yes.
On behalf of the event. You got the wrong banner up, but it's okay. We'll talk about that next week. Yeah, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all know I love you. Okay. That's why we have the 10 meetings. At any rate, we got the I want you to give Lenny's gonna give you all a special. And he does this on our events from time to time. He gives us specials if you travel and so on and so forth. So Lenny, are you ready? And if you're ready, take it. Oh, I didn't know I was on camera. I was looking down. Smile, Lenny. Let's take a picture.
I'm born ready.
Wait a minute, Lenny. Let's take a picture with that wrong banner up. Come on. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. Okay, I got that one. Now smile, Lenny. Come on, smile. Woo! Jazz, you got it? Come on, Lenny. Come in some sugar on it. Smile, movie. All right. We got that. Take it away, Lenny. It's on you.
Okay. I help everyday people launch their own home-based travel business, earn income from anywhere in the world, travel for less, and help others to do the same. It's perfect for anybody who loves to travel, value flexibility, and want to turn their passion into the profit. And every Thursday we have a presentation, 9 p.m. New York time, Eastern time. Anyone who attend the Zoom presentation about this business opportunity will receive free hotel stay voucher for destination of their choice of 7 locations: Las Vegas, Cancun, Cabo San Lucas, Puerto Valagra, Bali, and Phuket. So you just have to show up, listen for 30 minutes. Doesn't matter you like it or not, you get your vouchers. So my website, travellenny.com, you can reach me and ask how to get a link. And I will put a link in as, how you call it, messenger, okay? So if any question, contact me later and we will talk. Any questions?
Awesome. Okay, y'all get your vouchers. He's saying, I know he has an accent, and I've attended. It's just a travel. They talk about travel and the different services that they offer. 1 hour of your time would get you that voucher. Y'all know how it is. People need people, so they have a business, but they're willing to give us these vouchers. But all we have to do is sit through a presentation. You're not mandated to buy anything, but y'all know how it goes. Who knows? You might hear something that you like. That's what it's all about. Thank you, Lenny.
You're welcome.
Anybody have any questions? Okay. Take it away. Beverly, Margaret.
Okay,
Yes.
we're getting ready to go into the breakout room for the last time during this event. There are going to be 4 to 5 people in each room. Dr. Pat, you're going to go in the room, just bring yourself back out, because I can't get you out right now. I'm going to put the same prompt that we had at the first event, and it's putting it in the chat right now.
Before we go.
Okay, yes.
Oh, Susan got an announcement. I forgot.
I did. Yeah. Before you hit that button and we all go, I just want to let people know the next event we have coming up is for on April 23rd. And there are some complimentary tickets that I have available for you. So I just want to drop the link and I want you guys to get it on the calendar now. I find what happens is if you leave the event today, someone's going to distract you and you might miss your free ticket. And you don't want to miss this next event we have coming up. So I'm going to post it in the chat right now.
Thank you so much, Susan. I forgot.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Beverly, are you ready?
Technology
yes.
Did Susan drop? Let Susan drop that information first, please.
I got disconnected. So I got knocked out. That's why I had to come
There
back
she go.
in. There you go.
Okay, so there we have it. And
just click that link. You don't want to miss it.
Okay, so in the breakout room, you're going to state your name, where you're from, how your gifts enhance the lives of others, and you're going to share an affirmation, scripture, or book that inspires you. I'll put it in the chat once again. And you could also take a picture so that when you get in there, you don't forget what the prompts are. Again, there's going to be 4 to 5 people in each one. Hopefully, it's a different group from the first time around. If not, if you want to come back out, I can put you in another room. So let's go ahead and get to know each other. Have a great time. 15 minutes, 3 minutes each if it's 5 people, and manage the time if it's 4. I'll see you in 15.
Did you say tell them somebody to be the timer?
I'm timing.
Oh, I mean for the 3 minutes apiece, whatever. But they know what to do. Everybody been in these breakout rooms long enough. They ought to know what to do. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so again, you're going to go in and just come back out because it put you in.
Oh, so what you want me to do now?
It's you're probably going to join a room.
It didn't. Oh, you want me to go ahead and join anyway? It says 5 unassigned. Do I have to go in?
Yeah, no, it's going to take you. It's going to pull you because I have people going in automatically.
Oh, okay.
It'll pull you into the room.
At the bottom, it says 5 unassigned participants.
Okay.
Do I need to click something? I click the breakout rooms.
No, you're good. No, Susan, you're not assigned. You didn't want to go in, right? or do you want to go into a room?
No, I'm gonna skip this one, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
So I think everybody else, Sandra should be moving shortly. Okay, Sandra is going into room number 2.
Okay.
All right. Sometimes it takes some people longer than others. And Sandra, if you see the join breakout room, hit to join. You could do that too. But otherwise, you just wait until it takes you.
Well, it doesn't have me in a room. I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay, you're good. Mhm.
I'm sleeping. I
It
need
does
to go to
have
the bathroom.
you, Dr. Patricia, visibility strategist, in room 2. So it didn't
I
move
don't
you
see,
yet.
but I'm seeing you guys. I don't see no button for me to push. So what do you want me to do?
You don't have to do anything. It's just going to move you there. So when you
Okay,
see
can I
that
go
you're
to the
in the room,
restroom?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, good. We go to the restroom.
Yes, ladies, I'm gonna go to the restroom, okay?
Okay. We had 12 minutes.
Okay. Oh.
All right.
I'm going
All
to
right.
do the same as well.
Okay, not a problem. Go ahead. Mhm. Hi, Ellison. Are you just joining us?
I joined in and then I left.
Okay, so I'll put you in a breakout room for networking.
Ah,
There are 11 minutes
okay,
left.
cool.
Would you like to go or you want to stay here? It's up to you.
Ah, it's great. You can put me there. I'll go back. I think I caught the first breakout session, but
Yeah, so
this is another.
you should have some different people. So
All right,
let
no
me
problem.
find
Thanks.
you. I'll find a room
Okay.
to put you in. I'll put you in this one. Enjoy. Okay.
with the work. Yeah, yeah. Hey, I love it up. Give me the work with the work, yeah. Give me the work with the work now. Give me the work with the work now. Down. I come for this work. Sign me up. I come for this work. Sign me up. I come for this work. Sign me up. I come for it. Boss lady, I come for this work. Sign me up. I come for this work. Sign me up. I come for this work. And I go work it properly. I wanna sign my signature, cross my T's, cause I have all the requirements that you need. My resume flawless, suitable, diverse, reliable. If you're hiring, I just want to go to work. Boss lady, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for this work. Sign me up, I come for it.
Are you just joining us, Sherry? Would you like to be placed in a breakout room for the next 5 minutes, or you're good?
I was in a breakout room, hit the wrong button, lost the
Oh,
connection.
okay. If you want to go back, you can just look at breakout at the bottom and join whatever the room number it says. You can go back. Do you see it
I don't see that
on the
now.
bottom where you see breakout? So I can put you in another room. Let's try. Let's go to this one.
for this?
Family. Family.
Yes, I hear you.
I sent you a message.
Okay, I am getting ready
We are doing good on time.
Okay.
I think we're doing pretty
Where
good
did you
on
send
time.
it? In the chat?
I sent it to you in the chat.
Okay, so
I
I'm getting
want
ready to
now.
bring everybody back.
Yeah, now you can ask them how do they do in the breakout rooms, and give 3 people a chance to tell what they got out of the breakout room.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make a quick announcement.
And who's the first speaker after that?
That's the breakout. Jeff, I think who's next? Breakout room.
Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Y'all ready for this?
Family.
Yes.
Beverly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I want 3 hands raised. Let us know how was your breakout room. 3 people, virtual hands. I'll call on you. How was your breakout room? Everyone. Okay, I see Dinette. Okay. Dinette. Is it Dinette? Can you turn your video on? If not, just go ahead and tell us how was your breakout room?
It was amazing.
Her video's not working.
My video's
Okay.
not working. That's not my name, but okay.
I know.
Name.
Okay, tell us what.
Alicia Adams is her name.
Welcome, Felicia. Okay, it was amazing. Anything
Yes.
else you'd like to add?
I would do it again all day.
Right. Excellent. Let's go to Prajito. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. Thank you so much. Well, it's interesting because we had the most fabulous room. Of course, we had Trish Carr, we had Danae, and also Jacqueline Primrose has also got a hand up. We really exchanged a lot of very useful information with each other, and Trish gave us something very fabulous about speaking, and we seem to have a lot in common with each other, which was just very fortuitous. So thank you so much. It was really a great group.
Thank you. Harumi.
Oh, okay. Hey, girl, what's up?
Hi, thank you. Thank you very much for this breakout room. I was with this Queen, Revlon, Multima, and Ava. Queen, Revlon, Multima, she said, we are the center. Yeah, we are the queens. So I have a king. But anyway, it was so great. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're going to
thank
connect and go
you.
deeper.
Thank you. So, Dr. Pat, I'll turn it back over to you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. How are we doing on time? What time is it? How are we doing on time?
It's 2:56.
We're doing great on time. Okay, because we have, I'm going to introduce our next speaker. But before that, I want to make a quick announcement. Can y'all unspotlight me or am I unspotlighting myself? Is it me?
I took you out of spotlight. You're good.
Okay. I'm going to be on gallery view. What happened?
You
Okay.
can put yourself on gallery, but you're not in spotlight.
How can I do it?
Change your view to gallery. Go to the top right, hit.
I got it now.
Got it? Okay.
Okay, all I want to do is make a quick announcement before we go into our next dynamic speaker, who's going to be Jeff. I want to just say this. Ladies and gentlemen, we had approximately 297 registrants. We had 300, but 3 people told me they wasn't coming, so I deleted them from the list, because I like to keep the numbers in order. We like to know what we got. So I want y'all to know, when people give free, those tickets are popping in on my email all the time, just constantly, consistently, daily, all day. But what happens with free is when people sign up for free, I think they think they're going to get the email list, they're going to get the replay, they're going to get all of that. I make sure when we post this, it says attendees will receive. Attendees mean when you come to these people events, not just mine, that's when you're going to receive all that stuff. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. We giving them a free event, and all we want them to do is get up, suit up, and show up. And everybody's not going to do it because it's free, and things do come up, and so on and so forth. I just want to make it plain that that's what happens. So only thing those people get from me, and this is why I want to give a shout out to those young ladies, my virtual assistants. Where are you? I have Jennifer, wave your hand. Jennifer, wave your hand. And then we have Iffy, wave your hand, wave your hand. These ladies have a list from Eventbrite. Eventbrite, we had 8 pages, I think, about 8 pages. And they go through those lists and they mark off everybody at this event. That's why they quiet. That's what they do. And so I know who came to the event. Then I got to go back again and look at my videos to make sure we didn't miss anybody. I have my list here. Jazz has a list. Those 2 girls have a list. Those are the girls that do all this hard promoting. And they're on payroll, y'all. But at any rate, so we giving up a lot when we on a free event. I ain't getting no money for these tickets. So this is why it's important. I'm talking to my speakers now, my partners and everybody, mainly. This is why we need you all to talk to your network, because your network probably would come to the events if they really. I know we posted on social media, but it's never enough. We got to talk to those people we know that love us so much that they'll say, hey, I'm coming. Okay, I'm coming. Because they don't know they're that important. So we just throw it on social media and that's it. No, I'm on Facebook Messenger. I'm on the text. I pick up my phone. I do whatever. I'm in those DMs on LinkedIn all day long. They sell me. I'm going to reverse that sale and tell them if you want to sell me that, I'll be happy to hear and schedule with you after this event. Meantime, if you need clients, here's the link. I do that all day long. Okay, so all I'm saying is this is why we need y'all, because no matter how many people sign up, the more we get, the better our platforms will be, the better we all can be served, basically, in other words. And they need to hear what's going on, because we had some good stuff out here today. Every event, these speakers, that's where all the media is and what these speakers are sharing. Okay, so with that, I just wanted to say, give God praise, because we had a lot of problems this morning. I've never had that many problems, ever. And because of what they did to this platform, but so my point is this, even in that, I get nervous, I get shaken up because I'm scared it ain't gonna come out right. I'm scared people gonna leave because we having too many problems. Y'all know how that sabotage talk to you. But I have to keep moving and trusting in God and trusting the process, because he's not gonna let us fall short. Not as long as we're doing what he wants us to do and called us to do. We're doing walking in the calling. And I just want to give him praise, because even with all the trouble we had, I felt like we was going to be way over time. And y'all know what? We're doing just fine. We're doing just fine. So let's give God some praise today. Let's give him some honor. And if you don't believe in him, don't take it personal. But I have to give him praise because when you are dealing with a lot of people, y'all know that, everybody that's a coach know, when you're dealing with groups of people, you try to flex for everybody. You don't know. So you got to do maneuver and be flexible so you can accommodate everybody. So I want to say thank you to you all. Give yourself some energy. Come on, y'all, who showed up today, who showed up for one another today. Those speakers who came, who are here for one another, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, we're going to move right on over to our next speaker, and that's none other than one of our strategic partners, Jeff. Jeff, where's Jeff? I don't see him. Where's Jeff? Jeff. Oh, he's here. Okay, it's on you, Jeff. Take it away.
Thank you very much.
Impact speaker, you got 20 minutes, please.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pat. Tricia, I appreciate you. So Mayer was born around 1890 or so in what is now known as the Pale in Eastern Europe, but at the time it was part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. And when he turned around 13 or 14, he packed his bags, or probably just a sack, and got some food and headed out west to get to the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and get on a steamship and head for America. And this young man sailed across the Atlantic and got to the harbor of New York and saw that Statue of Liberty with the words on her base about the teeming masses yearning to breathe free, and sailed right past her or near her and landed at Ellis Island and came to this country and settled in McKeesport, Pennsylvania, where his sister already was, and grew up, became a barber, brought his brothers and sisters to America, raised 7 children, 6 of whom made it to adulthood. The youngest of whom was my father, Bernie Klein of blessed memory. My dad was a social worker by training and a Jewish professional by trade. That meant he worked for nonprofit organizations like B'nai B'rith Youth Organization, Jewish community centers, Jewish Federation. We moved around a bit. That profession, either you find a place that you work for 30 or 40 years, or you work through 2 or 3 year contracts and you move around. So we lived in Chicago, Dallas, Schenectady, New York, Wayne, New Jersey. Shreveport, Louisiana was where we wound up in about 1978. And when we got to Shreveport, Dad was the director of the Jewish Federation of Shreveport, which is an organization that organizes the Jewish community and fundraises for Jewish organizations and the state of Israel. And he brought a project to that community of folks. They became the largest per capita giving city of small Jewish cities in America under my father. And he brought a project to them to bring some Soviet refuseniks to America. At the time, the Soviet Union was 18 Soviet socialist republics. If you lived in the Soviet Union, you had papers. They have, identity papers in the movies. Show us your papers. If you lived in Ukraine, you were Ukrainian. If you lived in Uzbek, you were Uzbekian. If you lived in Kazakh, you were a Kazakian, unless you were a Jew. Because there were 18 Soviet Socialist republics, but there were 19 identities on those papers. No matter where you were born across 3,000 or 4,000 miles of the Soviet Union, if you were Jewish, your paper said Jew. It did not matter that what you were a second-class citizen in that giant nation. And there were people outside the Soviet Union that understood that those people needed help, and they needed help getting out. So there were, when treaties were formed, from everything from trade treaties to nuclear arms treaties, there were clauses in those treaties to help set quotas for the Soviets to release Jewish people from the Soviet Union. Now, those people had to apply for those exit visas. And when somebody applied for an exit visa, that meant they became ostracized even more. You applied for an exit visa, you lost your job, you lost your friends, your kids got kicked out of school. One family had to move to Siberia for the dad to get a job when they put in their exit papers. So it wasn't a light thing to say, we're ready to leave this oppressive society. But so they had to have some cojones, some chutzpah, as we call it in Yiddish, to do that. And my dad asked this community to put a program together to bring some people to freedom in America. And I remember his delight in telling the story about when he met with a person from the organization HIAS, which is a resettlement organization that still exists today. He went to them and said, we're going to do resettlement for some refuseniks. And they said, well, do you want a family of 2 or a family of 4 or a family of 5, 2 kids or 3 kids? And he looked that person straight in the eye and said, we're taking 30 people. And he always laughed about the look on that person's face when he talked about accepting that many folks. And they did it. They freed that many people. He brought me to the airport with him to bring when the first couple was arriving at the Shreveport International Airport, which is a real place. Actually, I think it's Shreveport Bossier International Airport, truly. But at any rate, we went to the airport. We brought a Russian interpreter, and this young 20-something couple, I was 16 or 17 at the time, this young couple, Elizabeth and Gary, engineers. They didn't speak much English at all. Gary spoke a little and Elizabeth spoke none at all. They arrived in America and they had to be taught all kinds of things. They had no idea what a supermarket was. Elizabeth had to be taught some personal hygiene things about, shaving certain things, under her arms, things that Americans did that Soviets may not have. They were, accepted into the community. They helped them had an apartment and jobs. The second group to arrive, the second family was another couple that also happened to be engineers, Sam and Val, and their daughter, their 10-year-old daughter, Natasha, who did not speak. Sam and Val had learned English, but their daughter did not even know they were coming to America until they got on the plane, because her parents did not want to worry her or upset her. Natasha went to the University of Texas and graduated from there, and now works and lives in Austin. And Sam and Val helped sponsor Val's sister and brother-in-law and their children. Actually, their son, their daughter was born in Shreveport. The next family was a family of 5 with 3 kids, one who was a teenager my age. And the funny story about their son was that his English teacher wasn't the best English teacher. She told him to be careful because the word for sexual relations and the word for an eating utensil was the same word. And we fortunately explained that to him before he got to school, and made a mistake that might have embarrassed him. So we were able to help him with that little lesson. And one of the things my father loved to do was host Passover Seder. And you may or may not know that Passover is when we celebrate Moses freeing the children of Israel from slavery in Egypt. And during Seder, we would invite some of the folks over to the house, some of the refuseniks. And Sam said to my father, Bernie, you are our Moses. And it chokes me up every time I think about it. The look on Dad's face when Sam said that to him. Later on, Dad reflected that bringing those people to freedom was his proudest thing besides us three kids. Why am I telling you this story? Well, a couple of things. First of all, the first part of the reason I'm telling you is because one person with help can change the world. And there's a lot of places where it says this, but in our Talmud, in the Jewish liturgy, it says that when you save one life, it's as if you save the whole world. We don't know yet how many people are here in America now because of what my father engineered. Now, we've started a Facebook group. We're trying to find out, figure out how many those folks have had, how many kids everybody's had since those 30 people came here in the 3 or 4 year period. But he did something significant. And one person can change the world when they are committed to do it and persevere and gather the right people to help them do it, because it did take a group of people to make it happen. The other thing I want to tell you is the reason I tell this story is because it's a great story to tell as a speaker. What is your story that you want to tell? What idea or story have you heard about that will inspire people, that will move people, that will further your life's journey, your goals, your mission in life? I've been taught and raised my whole life that we're put on this planet to make the world a better place. And I've made it my mission to help other people make the world a better place. I started speaking in 2003 as part of owning an ad agency, and teaching the elevator pitch is how I started speaking. And every time I spoke, somebody said, hey, would you come teach this at our group? And hey, would you come teach this at our group? And before I knew it, I was speaking a few times a month. And then I started getting to be known around the Dallas-Fort Worth area as the 30-second commercial guy. Not the 30-second guy, the 30-second commercial guy. And 1 month, right around my birthday, I got 3 phone calls in the same week to speak. And what was unique was I had not solicited any of those 3 speaking engagements. And that was the week that I decided I was a speaker. I was no longer a free speaker. I was a speaker willing to waive his fee. I'm not sure everybody understands the significance of that, but that was pretty significant. And that's part of the advice I give my clients is nobody speaks for free. Zig Ziglar told us there's no such thing as free speech. We waive our fee for the right circumstances. And that's a big part of what I teach. I brought together a group of people in 2006 at a lunch to talk about getting more speaking engagements. And 50 people showed up at that lunch. And I saw that something was happening. And so 2 months ago, we had our 20th year of Third Friday meetings. Now they're all virtual. Now we're international. A couple of months into that meeting, somebody said, we need a website. Hey, Jeff, you do websites. And so speakercoop.com was born 20 years ago. And now that's my business. A few years into all this, I closed the ad agency, turned Speaker Co-op into my business. I evolved into a public speaker, and then I evolved further into a speaker coach. And I teach people how to further their goals through speaking. And Speaker Co-op is a member organization and an online directory for people who speak. The directory side is for everybody who speaks, because we get 1,100 meeting planners a month looking for speakers on our website from all over the world. And we have speakers from all over the world. Our first international speaker happened during COVID from Canada. Now we have speakers in Australia, Zimbabwe, England, Ireland, and you can join us. I'm going to put a link in the chat. I'm going to put several links in the chat. I've got a worksheet for a talk around what you need to help you speak down the street and around the corner. I've got my LinkedIn link. I've got the link to become a member of Speaker Co-op. We have 3 member levels. And if you're a member of any of the 3 organizations that are involved here, you get a 20% rebate. We're doing a rebate just because I don't have a good software link to do it to discount you before you buy. But I promise you the rebate will come within a couple days. Just tell me where you joined through. And we've got our LinkedIn group there. And I've got a free thing for anybody who wants it. You don't have to join anything to participate in our LinkedIn group. And you don't have to join anything to get my free big idea action plan to get yourself booked. It's book yourself to speak action plan, get in front of more audiences, and it includes some bonus content to help you get more bookings as well. So that's my gift to you, whether you join anybody or not. But one thing that Dr. Patricia and I agreed on was if you join both of our organizations, if you're not a member of either, we'll both give you the discount as if you're a member beforehand. So you get the 20% off if you join both of us today, if you're not a member of either. My memberships run $299, $499, or $999 a year. I have monthly options, but we're not doing the joint discount. If you do the monthly option, you can join at the monthly option. If you're already a member of Dr. Patricia's organization or any of the others, you can get the rebate on your monthly membership quarterly. But if you're not a member of anything yet, we're only doing the today discount if you do an annual membership. I've also got my Calendly in there if you want to join me and schedule a visit. So now we have a couple of minutes for questions. I have 3 minutes left. Does anybody have questions about booking or speaking or?
I'm just have some comment. I'm one of the guy who come from Soviet Union.
Oh, thank you, Lenny.
Yeah, and I know exactly what you're talking about.
Well,
33
we're
years
thrilled
ago.
you're here.
Thank you.
It's a journey. There's a lot of folks out there who came from the former Soviet Union. It's even got
But
an
I already came in '92 when Soviet Union fallen apart.
Oh, you came after? Okay, after the wall
Yeah,
fell.
because it was hard to leave the country.
Got it. Well, congratulations for being here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And just one correction: 15 Republic, not 18. 15.
Okay, thank you. I sometimes forget to check before I speak. So 15 SSRs and 16 identities.
No, identities more than 100.
Okay.
You can contact me. I'll give you.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Exactly.
Thank you. Got it.
Awesome. There's that connection.
There you go. Wonderful.
Anybody have any questions about the speaking programs that we're offering? And even if you do have questions, you think you like you said, his calendar link is in the chat. Mine is in the chat, and you'll get these information tonight. It'll be enlarged, so you can just kind of scurry through and get what you get. But ladies and gentlemen, don't miss the opportunity, because your business is your business is you. So you're your biggest investment. And anything that we do, I know, I don't know about Jeff, but we always work with you on a payment plan. But I think, in my own opinion, I think we have the lowest prices in town. That's just what I believe, you know. And I must want to say this before I bring up our next speaker.
I'm back. Don't forget, I'm offering that 1 hour of coaching if you join today as well.
Awesome. Yeah, and he has some great platforms too. And Dr. LaDonna, she's on here. She has platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, when you connect with us, you're going to, like I said, everything is a community and a family. It just takes time for us to grow together. So we got people on here, Dr. Margaret Thorley. She has a platform. I don't know who else. I know Susan Rennie. They've already shared theirs. So when you join one, when you work with one, when you stick around one, you're going to be in with everybody. And doors of opportunity just going to open. So consider it and just come on in. And then let us welcome you to the family. Okay. And again, I'll tell the links in the chat. Jeff, that was a very heart-wrenching story. I think it was very appropriate because I think it was appropriate because we're just starting to work together. So I learned something today. So thank you for sharing your story. Because we don't really know each other's story, all of us yet. This is our first event that we all hosted together. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff, do you have anything else to add?
I'm just thrilled to be working together, and thanks for everybody for the great attention and all the nice emoji warm fuzzies. Jacqueline, did you have something for us?
I did. I just wanted to let you and Lenny know that I offer ESL lessons to Ukrainians. So just to help them with speaking English, and it's on a volunteer basis right now. So if there's anything I can do to help with that, I'd offer it.
Where are you based?
I'm in Austin, Texas, but I do this remotely, so I can help anyone in the nation.
Can you repeat what you do for Ukrainians?
Teach English as a second language. She teaches
it's the second language. Yes.
If you need my assistant, I can help you.
Thank you, Lenny. I appreciate it.
I speak 3 languages: English, Ukrainian, Russian.
Oh, definitely. I'll reach out for sure.
Jacqueline, please reach out. I have a fellow Austinite to introduce you to.
All right, then. Will do. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you.
Okay, there you see it, ladies and gentlemen, right before your very eyes. This is how building relationships work, right before your very eyes. Come on, come on, come on. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Teach one, teach one. We all are growing together. This is awesome, awesome, awesome. Beverly, you having a ball with that. I love it. I love it. Okay, now next we're going to bring to your forefront none other than our co-host for today, one of them. That's Dr. Margaret Thorley. And her topic for today is From Delay to Destiny. From Delay to Destiny. Take it away.
Thank you so much. Thank you. What an awesome event. Amazing speakers. Thank you, Dr. Rogers. Fantastic, as usual, event. Now, my topic is a lot of time we feel we are stuck. We're waiting on something. We're waiting on for a breakthrough. But I want to say to you today, delay is not denial. Delay is a preparation for you to be where you need to be. You see, when you feel that you're stuck, when you feel your business is not moving, when you feel you haven't got the right connection, but hopefully everyone that is here today, as we just see right now in front of us, there was an amazing connection that has just taken place. That means God is working behind the scene. I don't think Jacqueline really expected what she's got today. You know, people say, I will connect with you. I've got this help. Now that's God at work at that time, at that moment, and she wasn't expecting that. And probably at the time she may be feeling that that was delay. But when you're going through that journey in your business, in your personal life, or your children, or even your family, in that midst of time, you have been built. They are building you, your strength. God is building you. God is preparing you. And when you feel you're wasting your time, during that time, you're not wasting your time, because the outcome is going to be phenomenal, fantastic. But you just need to wait and not to look at it as a delay. You see, I love this word. Those who wait on the Lord, you shall be strengthened. And sometimes we need that as businesswomen, businessmen, promoting, connecting. We need all that to renew our strength. I'm going to speak to you 3 keys how delay works in moving you to the right direction of your destiny. Key number 1 for delay is building your character. It's developing you, your patience, your faith, your endurance. And as you're coming towards the end of that, it then prepares you for open doors of responsibilities that's ahead of you. Key number 3, sometimes when you feel you've been delayed, actually God is redirecting you. It's redirecting your route. And sometimes that door that you want so badly to open, maybe it's not the time for it to open. And God has closed those doors. All things work together for those who wait on God, and He does. I remember I was in the office, I had a lot to do, and this gentleman came in. I'm like, oh my God, if I stop to help him, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. It's going to delay me. But when I sat down and asked the question, what am I supposed to learn and what am I supposed to do? As I inspire, empower that single father, I'm very passionate working with single fathers. We're based in the UK, and he needed urgent help. And the help he needed was to get a book out. I had the experience, I had the people lined up. And I stopped what I was doing. I helped him. We got the goal sorted out. And when I went back to the office to start the work, there was a sense of peace that came over me. That work didn't look heavy anymore. I could do that work. I could shift it a lot more quicker. For me, He came to bless me at that time, at that moment. You see, delays is not the end. It is the beginning. Look at that as a bus stop that's going to take you to the next level, to the next destination. I want to encourage you. Delay is a destination. Delay, you're not being forgotten. Delay, your breakthrough is there, but it's waiting for you to ready. Now, I want to take this amazing, wonderful opportunity to all the speakers today and say thank you. And thank you for allowing me to share my purpose, my journey with you. I've learned through my work, working with single fathers, it's not easy. There are times I need to stop what I do and just totally give a helping hand there and then. I've learned through this journey, God is preparing me for the next level of reaching, elevating, inspiring single fathers and men to become who they are. So, was I delayed? Not at all. It's a preparation for my next direction. Because out of that, we host the event, Kings in a Business Conversation. Through that journey, I was taught to respect the men, create a platform that they can come and share their story. That was the preparation for me through that journey that I felt it was delay, but rather it was to be prepared and to be a blessing to the single fathers and men within our community. And I'm happy to say today I got nominated, I got an award, a Lifetime Achievement Award, working within the community with single fathers. So I rushed to receive it, rushed back here to be here on time and carrying with my community. So we have a platform that we host for single fathers. We do look for speakers as well. So please, I'm going to put my contact details and do contact me. I want to say thank you so much for allowing me to share my destiny, my purpose with you. God bless.
All right. Congratulations on your award. Come on, y'all. Give us some energy. Come on. Give us some energy. Yeah. Congratulations. Okay, Jeff, take it away. I think the list is in the chat. The lineup is in the chat. You see it?
Up next.
You see it?
That we've got what was that? We got that was Dr. Mark. So we've got Monica. Monica Marone. Your energy is your brand. You ready, Monica?
Yes, I am
Take
ready.
it away. We're looking for you. We're excited to hear your talk.
Hello, everyone. I'm Monica Marone, your fun and friendly health coach. My mission is to help you stay strong so you can shine bright in everything you do. So I'm sending you all a virtual hug and a wave. So send me a little love back. And we've been talking about being seen and being heard, but what actually makes you memorable is your energy. And so today I want to talk about building the foundation that makes you unforgettable. Because when you show up with peak energy, you have a powerful presence and you're going to be remembered. And my belief system is that our energy is a gift from our creator, that we're made in the image and likeness of God. So when we're in alignment with our creator, we can show up with a strong spirit. We have a clear mind. We show up with a strong mind, clarity of thought, and we have commitment to care for this vessel that God has given us while we're here on this earth, to have a strong body so we can serve other people. And I believe that we're not the source of that energy, but we reflect it. And so I start my day every day with prayer. And this is a tiny little excerpt from a prayer that's part of my morning routine. It's called the Radiating Christ Prayer. And it goes, shine through me and be so in me that every soul I come in contact with may feel your presence in my soul. So when we know who we are in God, that we are created by God, that we are God's sons and daughters, we can stop that like grind of wanting to work and work and work and really come from a perspective of wanting to serve other people. And that results in having a strong mind. And when your mind is clear, there's less noise, you make better decisions, you have an emotional steadiness, you've regulated your nervous system, and you can show up with confidence. And I believe that energy isn't accidental, it's built. So we're called to care for these bodies. And my work as a health coach, I emphasize positive nutrition to fuel your energy and stabilize your focus. You're moving your body every day to increase your circulation. You want to be strong, build muscle. And sleep is so critical as a time to restore your body and your mind. And I wrap it all up in a living younger, longer package because I believe that we all can take little steps every day, no matter our age, to become more vibrant, more healthy. So again, we have that energy to serve other people. And Trish kind of stole my thunder a little bit when she gave you all those statistics about communication, but it's not just what you say, it's how you say it. So your posture, your eye contact, your gestures, your tone of voice, and your facial expressions. Don't forget to smile. And, I could have showed up here today and, I could say, hello, everyone. I'm your fun and friendly health coach. And today I'm going to talk to you about how your energy is your brand. But instead, I'm here and I'm saying, hello, everyone. I'm your fun and friendly health coach. And today I'm going to talk to you about how your energy is your brand. And you get a totally different feeling from those two. I said the same words, but I said them in a different way. And this quote from Maya Angelou is one that we've probably all heard, but it's so true. People are going to forget what you said, they're going to forget what you did, but they're not going to forget how you feel, how they feel when they're around you. And that really becomes your magnet, your energy. People will be drawn to you and want to be around you because of how they feel when they're with you. And so I want to challenge you and encourage you to look at all your marketing materials and see how they match up with the message that you want to convey to people. What kind of energy are you conveying in, we talked earlier about videos, we talked about, what kind of message you do when you speak, what you post on social media. And I'm very careful about orchestrating everything that I post on social media to make sure it fits my positioning as the fun and friendly health coach and my lifestyle of living younger longer. And, all of these elements that I just talked about come into play, but particularly my use of color and my use of bright colors, because color communicates instantly. And different colors are appropriate for different kinds of businesses. I encourage you to take a little screenshot of these different colors and how they might apply for your business. And I'm giving the gold star to Dr. Rogers for her use of color because the red and purple theme that she uses is perfect for her business as a visibility strategist. And it's just one small element in the whole package that she puts together. But I think you all would agree that once you meet Dr. Rogers, you're never going to forget her. And so, my questions today, is your energy aligned with your messaging, with your brand? Are you building a platform but neglecting the foundation? Do we need to build health into you? And then, if visibility increased tomorrow, could your body sustain it? And so I would love to connect. I love to meet new people. I love to have conversations. You can scan the QR code and connect with me on social. And I am always looking for speaking gigs. I'm looking for people to be speakers on my workshops. I'm also looking for, as everyone is, clients, and I do have an affiliate program. And I have a special gift for you today. If you resounded with the prayer that I shared earlier, I actually have a little prayer card that I would like to send to you uh, with that has the whole text of the prayer. So send me a text or an email that just says prayer, and I will send you the little prayer card. And a big thank you to Dr. Pat for allowing me to be part of this community.
Yes, yes. Give us some energy. Come on.
Yeah, thank you so much, Monica. Great job. Great job. And loved your connecting slide at the end. That was very clear and concise. Thank you for that. Does everybody like QR codes? Is everybody used to using them? Tamara, you with us?
Yes.
Our next speaker is Tamara Lee Patrick. She's going to talk about when pivoting is harder than stillness. Don't
I
get
am
stuck in
here.
that status quo. All right, Tamara, take it away.
First of all, I want to explain pivoting. My name is Tamara Lee Patrick, and you know, when I was younger, I used to go and we used to dance, right? And we would always go to the club and we'd do the cha-cha slide. Do y'all know what the cha-cha slide is? You step to the left, slide to the right, you turn and you turn around and pivot with style, right? So that's what I want to talk to you about today. Pivoting with style. And when pivoting feels harder than standing still, you know, there comes this moment in life when you realize that something isn't working. It's not because you failed, it's not because you're weak, but it's because you have outgrown the version of you that you once survived. In that moment, you know what that moment is? That's when the pivot begins. Now, let me tell you something nobody really talks about. Pivoting sounds good. It really does until you actually have to do it. Because when you're standing still, even if it's uncomfortable, at least it's familiar. At least you know what to expect. At least you've learned how to survive. But pivoting requires movement. It requires uncertainty. And it requires to walk away sometimes from what you know. And then guess what? You have to step into what you don't know. And that might be the problem. That might be letting go of even your mindset, letting go of where you came from. And that could lead to grief because you're actually putting away something that you know. There were seasons in my life where staying still felt safer than starting over, where I told myself, maybe that's not so bad. Maybe I should just learn to be grateful. Maybe this is just how life is supposed to be. But deep down, I knew I was being called for something more. I knew I was being stretched. I knew I wasn't meant to stay in the same place forever. And here's what I learned. Staying still might feel easier, but it cost you your growth. And we don't struggle without pivoting because we don't know how. We struggle because of what we have to release. We have to release old identities, old relationships, old mindsets, old comfort zones. Sometimes we even have to release the version of ourselves that got us through. And that's when the grief hits. Because even the things that weren't good for us still meant something to us. It wasn't like it was nothing. It meant something. So let's be real for a second. Pivoting will make you question yourself. Yes, it will. And then you'll wonder,